We are live. Okay. Someone give me a recap.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, indeed, yeah. That's what I love to hear. I love hearing that.
Oh, jeez. It was so many things happened, and it's also feel like it's been like ages.
So much. There have been
It
a
does.
lot of side sessions that were
Gonna have
done
to
through
recap
text
here.
RP. Yeah.
We can collab bringing
Collab.
those up.
Yeah.
All I remember is getting to the apartments.
It was like getting to the apartments. Tiger had a conversation with Tatiana. Um, that's really all that happened because it was like a 3-hour session. um, oh yeah, that's a lie. The conference kind of started, but as soon as it started, it got interrupted by a alien shenanigans, and the aliens were like with the TLDR with it. Um, hey, so y'all clearly don't got your shit together. You're lucky because this girl named Athena saved our noble children from your swords. So we're gonna give you 6 more months. We're gonna come in July 1st, right, Sam? July 2nd. Oh, so close. July 2nd. See y'all in a bit. And that brought on a whole new wave of chaos. And now we're on a 48-hour in the meantime, waiting for them to resolve what's going to happen with the next couple months and then what's going to happen with this current situation.
This current situation.
I can try to timeline the RPs.
Ooh, I'd love that.
Okay. We go into the RPs. Like, all right, what happened first?
So funny. I have them
Um,
timelines. I want to see how accurate you get this.
that's so fun. Let's see. So, I think what happened first.
Is that subway in the background I'm hearing?
That is definitely Subway in the background.
Oops.
So there's a RP that happened between Remnant and Hinatori. I think that happened first. It was, I think, right after the happened right after that news was shared, and Hinatori was essentially like, "Hey, girly, so how do you talk to boys? Also, all the men in Bermuda suck." And Remnant was like, calm down. Don't be overeager. You got this." And she was like, "Okay, thanks, bye." And then proceeded to go immediately to Alexander and was like, "Hey, we should fight." And he was like, "I bet," and poofed her away to a different part of Russia where they proceeded to fight, and she got her ass handed to her, and she fell in love? I don't know. They went on a date. He's actually pretty cool, and me personally, as a player, am scared of him. And then from there, as that was going on, Tiger was talking with Psycho. And they were having a fun little conversation of like, what is Psycho actually capable of? And Loki popped in for a second and was like, "Hey, I think your boy is up to something. I think you should prod into that." And it's incomplete because I'm horrible. But yeah, that's what that RP is basically like. And I don't know exactly where the RP between the walkie-talkies RP between
Next to
Bulldog
the
and
that's the one at the very end.
No, that's at the very end, but I just don't know if that is happening like that same day, like within that same time period,
No, that's what
or
I'm
if
saying.
like the
That
next
is
month.
the most recent thing to happen. So that happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very, very last. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Then never mind. Putting that later. Then, Remnant goes to talk to Rook and apologize, and is essentially like, hey, sorry for the stuff that happened with the failed resurrection. I didn't mean to hurt you. And he was like, no worries. You want a hot chocolate? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. And then the flirtations got on because the hot chocolate was indeed alcoholic as fuck.
He
And
made an
that's
instant
now a new little
alcohol
ship.
potion, and he miscalculated the
Mhm.
measurement.
Yeah. So that happened, and while that happened, Tiger was talking to Solidarity happened, Templar, and they had a fun little conversation where he ended up becoming her like official Padawan, which is really cute and sweet of them. And they started off with being like, let's try dreamwalking for the first time. I'm gonna come into your dream and we're gonna see what we can do with this, because I'm tired. Go the fuck to bed. Boop. And they went into dream sequence, and Tiger has trauma, and she saw that. Also, she learned that he's haunted by Aradia. Spaghetti-O on that note. And yeah, that happened. That was the TLDR of it. Things are fun and wacky. She's hella powerful in the dreams, which is really cool and neat. He's scared of reality. Then, following the timeline, I believe Alexander and Hinatori get done with their date, and Hinatori immediately wants to talk to her father. It's like 3 a.m. or some shit at this point. And first, though, she's having a mental breakdown.
No,
Because, of course, she is.
That's a mischaracterization. She was just
I'm
praying.
explaining, B. Let me give you an explanation. She prays to her old god that disowned her for making a deal with the demon, and then she bullies the shit out of Estella to the point that Estella leaves. And that's wild and weird and wacky. And it was truly a whole event. And then Dad shows up and is like, "Hey, let's go talk." And they have a cute little father-daughter bonding moment. She's like, "I don't know what to do now. Like, I wanna make you happy." And he's like, "I literally just want to make sure you're fine and chill." And they're like, "Cool, great, neat. We're gonna start training tomorrow." Going back to the Remnant and Rook RP, because there was a part 2 to that.
Teehee.
They kind of heard the mental breakdown
After their fun little
and
fade to black.
after their little fade to black, which is really cute of them. And that wrapped up that RP officially. Then I believe our boy, I don't know, actually, I might be wrong with the Stella Vista when that takes place, but I just know it takes place
That takes place
after
after
the dates and everything.
That takes place after Nightmares.
Nightmares? Okay, so it does happen, like, essentially, like the next day. Early morning, TLDR. Our boy Psycho tries to hit up Estella, and Hinatori ain't given that any kind of sway. Essentially tells him to fuck off, and that's what that RP is. And then finally we got walkie-talkies, which is essentially Bulldog being horny on main for the Apex night and getting rejected. And that's what the RP is. That's all the RPs.
Horny on main on 4K CCTV.
They really got
Yeah,
her.
no, it's bad.
If she told this man to bark, he would have.
He would have woofed.
He would have woofed in
He
the
wo-
whole Starbucks, bro. The whole Starbucks would have heard
He would
this.
have showed a
Yep.
real bulldog.
I'm wooing up in this bitch.
That boy howling.
How accurate was I?
That was it. Yeah, it would have.
Yeah.
Because Stella Vista, then walkie talkies. Everything else was in the right order.
Let's go.
Excellently done. For this RPs, I will give out some rewards.
Ooh.
So, Girl Talk 1 and 2, because they're kind of continuing off the other one. Remnant Hinatori. You can both get an inspiration die, or you can choose one amongst you to get a hero point.
Whoa.
Can have a
If you
hero
believe,
point
if you
call.
believe one person really
Ooh.
carried those, that conversation, really shined in that RP you guys had, or you could both get an inspiration. What's your choice?
You can have the hero point call.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations. Truly gave her great girl advice. Did she take it? Kinda.
No.
Debatable.
Debatable.
She's figured shit out.
Successors Ballet.
Only took the boys one time.
You can choose to take the hero point, or you can choose to give it to the NPC, which is Alexander.
Whoa, that's wild.
That's cute.
I love that. Ooh. But do not give it to Alexander. You claim that shit.
No, wait.
EC's
Follow your
choice.
heart.
It's funny until he uses it to kill you.
Yep. Yep.
That just makes the betrayal all that much nicer.
Does it?
All that much
I don't know if that's
more-
what that means.
No? More spicy.
No. I mean,
He gonna
maybe that's what
one-shot
she's
you?
into.
He gonna one-shot you again and then fail the save or fail the roll, and then he's gonna use the inspiration to be like, nah, let me do it again.
Let her choose.
What's your choice be?
Between what?
Orale. For Successors Ballet, your choice of a hero point for yourself or for Alexander.
I'm not griefing myself by giving Alexander a hero point. Is he my enemy?
I don't
That's
think so.
completely
Only
player's
time will
choice.
tell.
Do you think
Wow.
Hinatori or Alexander deserves the hero point more out of that RP?
I think Alexander deserves it more.
Aren't you full?
Is that why?
What?
Aren't you full of your, like, you have no space for hero
God.
points?
No, I have a
Not the
single
call
slot.
out.
I have a slot for a hero point.
Oh, okay.
To Alexander it goes.
I don't appreciate this slander, by the way.
Next, Demons and Dragons. You can choose to give yourself the hero point or give a Stella the hero point.
Ooh.
Aww.
I hate that you gave me this option. I'm giving it to myself. I'm not
Ooh.
giving it to Estella. Estella's gonna be my enemy. She's gonna work to
Wow.
kill me. I got everything I can get.
You really, truly don't want to give her anything
Yeah,
good.
bro,
Nice.
simply just lied to get rid of her. That's crazy.
Yup.
Lie?
You don't give a damn about Estella. Now we
All I'm
see your
saying-
true colors.
All I'm saying, Alexander has typically damn near one-shot as you. Still didn't. But, you know, we see where your
You
loyalties
did want to
lie.
fuck one and then fuck over the other, so understandable.
We
Player's
see where the
choice.
loyalties lie.
You see where your loyalties lie. Lastly, apologies. Player's choice. Hero point for Remnants or for Rook. coffee.
Coffee is. Your turn.
Apologies. Reward for
Work
the
a remnant.
apologies RP. Your choice of a hero point for Remnant or Rook.
I'm gonna give it to Rook.
Good choice. And that is all the awards I have to give out because the other RPs are still ongoing.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, calls him up, baby. Come on. You gotta respond. Okay. And lastly, there'll be a hero point tossed into the pot for this session.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Is Cyrus and Minatori still going?
No.
Yeah, like I was like, that shit seemed pretty done.
Hasta la vista.
Is that over?
Yeah,
Oh, that's hella over.
Alrighty. I
like
wasn't
Cyrus,
sure.
yeah.
Y'all gotta mark your shit off as finished. I can't tell otherwise.
Man, that shit done. That being said, though, we're both full.
Well, in which case, would you both like an inspiration die? Or player's choice of one of you getting a hero point?
Which you can convert over to. If you're full, just convert it over to a limit break.
No, I'm full.
Inspiration.
I would also like an inspiration.
You both get an inspiration die. There's a D8 starting off. If you have one already, then it upgrades to the next tier.
It do?
If you have an inspiration point already, yeah, it goes up to
Yo,
D10.
check my character sheet real quick. Anyway, let us continue.
You do not have a DM inspiration. Now you do.
All right. Oh yeah. So I get a D10 now?
Well, no, you didn't have one before, so now you have a D8.
Oh.
Excellent. Wait, I'm a buffoon. Why did I delete that one?
Is it a new day?
It is the next day after everyone's gotten some proper rest.
Ooh.
Second. It is the new day. But first, we are going to have a little dream sequence.
Mm,
Oh boy!
I blame Shan.
We do blame Shan.
Y'all have to suffer with me.
Yay!
Dreamwalking. A very interesting ability. You can take your subconscious and put it into another creature's. Before, this concept was completely unfamiliar to all of you. You would simply find yourself walking through a forest, completely disconnected from any idea of who or what you're supposed to be looking for, who you are supposed to be in this dream, what your purpose is. You just know something is calling you. You need to get somewhere. You need to get there fast. If you don't get there in time, people you care about are gonna die. Some of you manage to connect your conscious selves to your subconscious selves, realizing, I'm in a dream. This isn't real. I'm not supposed to be here at this current point in time. Something's wrong. Or is something wrong? Some of you were not able to realize this a few different times. But now, I think everyone has experience this event enough to no longer be confused upon entry. Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this happened after your nightmare.
So this was within the 2-hour span.
Yes.
Okay.
Entering someone else's dream. You all awaken. Cold tundra landscape, freezing, absolutely freezing. You have all of your equipment on you. You have your uniform, your armor, your guns, weapons, ammos, anything you need. It's all on you. It's as if you just dropped into this mission. And again, you hear the call. You need to get there. You need to get there quick. If you don't get there, people are gonna die. There's cracking, pops off in the distance. Rapid fire, then burst. Single, rapid fire, burst. Single, rapid fire. Gunfire. Off in the distance. You need to head there. You need to get there before people start dying. People you care about start dying. You all stumble, hear the crunching of snow to your left, to your right, look around, and you see each other standing in this circle. Just as a breeze of this freezing wind hits all of you, you feel yourself shiver, your entire body tense up. You're all together in this dream once again. What do?
I need to clarify something really quick with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is immediately post, like the scream.
Yes. I'll say yes.
Okay. And memory isn't like altered at all from that. Like that's still like,
yeah,
back
I see what
in
you're
his
asking. I see what you're asking. Yeah. For the sake of Tiger needs to be fucking here.
No, fair. I'm just
let's say,
trying to be like, what headspace is this kid in right
yeah, is this kid in right now? We can say this happens after his talk with Templar, like in the morning. So at least he's going into another thing, semi-stable.
Okay. Cool.
Takes a little nap. He loses consciousness in the shower. I don't know, something.
Yeah. Easy excuse. That's fine.
You all awaken. Freezing landscape. You know the direction you need to go, but tall, 60-foot tall trees, every direction, just a massive forest. It's snowing. The wind is blowing, picking up more snow. It's almost getting difficult to see in front of you. Here you are. What do y'all do? What do y'all say?
Are we aware this is a dream?
You know, yeah. Dropping straight into this, you know it's a dream. This is also after a long rest. So, those of you that had levels of exhaustion, you reduce it by 2.
Oh, thank God.
Unitori's at 1. Remnant, are you at 0 or at 1?
Where'd I put my exhaustion levels at?
Is it night or day?
It is hard to tell. You look up and it seems like it's getting darker, but then all around you it seems almost dimly lit. Like there's a different source of light around you. It's a strange twilight zone.
I think I was at 2 because my exhaustion's at 0 right now.
Then
Because Remnant actually slept.
you're at 0, yeah. Unitori's at 1, Remnant at 0. No more exhaustion. You can go ahead and give yourself your spell slots and HP and resources back as well. So, what do you do?
Tiger's taking in the environment because I think he was the last one, or he technically, even with the dream, didn't realize it was a dream when he was in it last.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's kind of taking it in with fresh eyes. And he's gonna turn back to everybody else. You guys are here too, again?
It looks like it.
Looks
It's
like
the same place, right?
Mm-hmm.
same spot we came in last time.
Same. No, definitely a different location than you started in last time. But it seems familiar to remnants. It seems like roughly the same kind of area that the dream ended last time, where remnant found a body with a strange symbol on the shoulder patch.
Yeah. I remember I sketched that out a bit.
Mm.
Um, entering the dream, fresh minds, all of your memories intact now that you are no longer confused by whether this is a dream or not. You can go ahead and make me a history check, Remnant.
Woohoo!
The specification of Remnant can do that.
I'm making a history, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use guidance for that. I'm gonna make sure that's checked. I'm also gonna use knowledge from a past life to potentially help me here if I need to.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because I need to remember I have that shit.
Oh,
Why is
we
this
rolled that
-1
20.
here? Why is the exhaustion still there?
It's gonna
On the
untick it.
left.
Oh, okay. Uh, can I re-roll that?
How will you reroll that?
Hero point?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just use that, it's fine. Make sure that's unchecked.
That is enough.
Better.
Okay. That's what?
That is enough.
Oh,
You
okay. I was about to...
find yourself drawn to. Seems like something behind you. You kind of just turn over your shoulder, expecting someone to be there, but they're not there. Shrug it off, look around. Then you hear more presences. Like there's someone walking around you, or maybe someone moving behind you, or someone whispering just beyond your periphery, but every time you turn, they're not there. You look at your hand. You feel something in your hand. You're holding something. It's the patch you took from the last dream. You hear something thud and crunch in the snow. Turn. It's the body again. The body you took the patch off. And now that you can see it more clearly, it's the Siberian Ritsar sigil. Old. It's an older uniform manufactured, but it is the same symbol. Whoever this soldier was either a Ritsar or served them.
Do we see the body and everything too?
You see the body.
Remnant will
What's
start
that?
walking to it.
Approach with her.
Body is as you found it before. Winter clothing, lightweight Kevlar under armor. There's ceramic vests at the front vest and the back, but some of them are cracked already. The face, as you turn the body over to look at them, is featureless. No nose, no eyes, no mouth. Just the shape of a head and ears.
Yeah, I love that you said that specifically.
What the hell?
Not me about to cast Speak Dead on this thing until you mentioned it had no mouth. Fine. Keep your secrets. I still don't know what's going on or what this is. But I know this symbol is an old form of the Ritsar symbol. Is there anything else on this body? Like identification or medals?
Dog tags that have never been etched, so they're just blank. Medals that seem to have the Russian colors of the red, white, and blue, but no names or designations underneath who it belongs to. Just the metal emblem itself. Everything else is standard soldier equipment. A backpack with seems like a canteen of water and food. Pistols, which are missing a few of the ammo rounds. Everything else is standard, nothing innately descriptive. You know for sure this is a soldier of some kind. The uniform tells everything. But how he died, why he is here, nothing stands out.
So all of our equipment is like functional and working, right?
Yep. If you click your HUDs,
What does the
you...
date say on our HUDs? Yeah.
I'm so glad you asked.
I'm like, this is either gonna be a dud of a lead, or it's exactly what you want.
As you click your HUDs, your location, the minimap is bugged. It's glitching. It's as if it's trying to find your location. It's jumping around several locations in Russia all at once. It's going west to Moscow, east to Siberia, north to Vorkuta. It's jumping all over the map. It can't pinpoint you. As for the date, it is one date. But the year keeps changing.
Okay.
Bet you that date because I wrote it down. Correction. The year is the same, 2037. But the date itself keeps changing, switching between every single month of that year, every single number of that calendar. The year does not change, 2037.
We keep bouncing around, like all of Russia, or specifically Moscow.
All of Russia, different
Siberia, so
locations,
just everywhere.
everywhere.
Okay.
One thing it does show that, funnily enough, still works is the directional indicators. It shows you which way to go to get to your objective or your allies, and that is accurate.
What is it showing us?
Your allies are here, to your left, to your right, before you, Remnant, Hinatori, Psycho. The body in front of you has an indicator, and there is a further indicator that takes you deeper into the forest, closer to the gunfire, though not directly towards it.
Is it towards where we're being mentally pulled?
Correct.
Look at Psycho and Hinatori. How are they doing? Still being quiet.
Hinatori has a neutral expression. She just has her arms crossed. And she isn't saying anything.
Psycho?
Which might be concerning. I don't know. It depends on your perspective.
Cyrus is
Maybe
on the
she's just
bus
being a
right
brat,
now.
it's fine.
That's
Oh!
what he
Very
said in Satellite
unfortunate
HUD.
time.
So tragic.
Oh, put this creepy music on.
So fun.
Oh, I should hear the music. Any
Get
thoughts
in
on
here.
what this is?
If we're dreamwalking, then whoever this objective we're going after is potentially the source of the dreams. My guess.
Hinatori?
He tenses and looks around a little bit as she says, I'm reluctant to give my suggestion.
Why? I thought spirits and dreams were something you knew about.
I don't want this to turn into another demon situation.
Why would you think it's like that?
She shakes her head and crosses her arms a little more tightly. Is it cold?
It is cold as hell. It is below freezing.
She rubs her arms. She's avoiding eye contact like she's not confident in herself.
I don't know if you mean that for us or yourself, but I'd suggest putting that in the back of your head for a little bit. We're already here. There's no point in worrying about that.
We know what happens if we die in here. We just wake up, right?
I believe so.
So, hey, Libby, let's try to find this person. Not die this time. He looks at the map. Can he pinpoint the last location where, like, on the road that, like, led us to being, like, fucking KO'd?
The last. So the last place you guys knocked out at?
Mm-hmm. Or really just, like, any of the places that we've been knocked out
No.
at.
The mini-map won't lock it. It simply chooses not to. It's glitching
It just
out.
can't. Okay. Can we see the road from here? Right? Because it wasn't there a road that would be
Yeah.
walking
You guys
on.
walk down a like exit out of the main road to get to this point where you found his body. You can
Right.
walk back the way you guys came, though it is not directly the direction it is telling you to go.
I don't want to join the activity again.
Click on the call. It should have like a drop down that says join activity.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see how far we can get in the stream. Maybe it's gonna be a process. Just keep your eyes sharp if you feel any kind of way. Speak up about it, and he says that looking specifically at Tori, who's seemingly being stubbornly quiet.
She looks down, as if she's being scolded. Because she is being scolded.
Tiger's gonna start walking towards the target, towards the vague direction of the gunfire.
Move as a unit. The snow is picking up. You can feel like there's a storm coming. Probably within a couple hours, this whole place is going to be locked underneath a blizzard. You need to get out now. You need to relink with your people. You need to get the hell out of here. That's the thought coursing through your mind. You need to go before she shows up. The thought appears in your head. The closer you get, closer you get to your objective. You can faintly make out people that are brushing past your mind, almost like silhouettes. Those are the people you're looking for. Your friends. The people you gotta take care of. The people who are fighting alongside you. For some of you, it feels like the silhouettes shape themselves to people you know. Phantom, Rook, Shugo, Joker. People you know are in danger. You gotta get to them. You gotta get to them quick. Keep marching. Eventually, the gunfire starts to drown away, almost like the fight is being taken elsewhere. You're currently heading east. The gunfire seems to be trekking northeast. Maybe the battle has deviated in the enemy is being pushed back. Maybe the battle is going wrong and you're being pushed back. You're not there. You can't get in contact with them. You need to get to your people. That's what matters most. Crunch, crunch, crunch through the snow. So finally, you start to make out silhouettes hidden behind some trees. It feels like someone taps the back of your head to get you to turn around. And you do. Nothing there. When you turn back, the silhouettes are all standing in a line, looking at you. What do you do?
That's spooky scary. I think Tiger would be on edge, and his claws seeing them immediately come out.
Do they look hostile?
No, they look
They
like,
wouldn't, right? They're our friends.
They look like people you know. People from your team, people from maybe past acquaintances or alliances. Maybe current alliances.
Is something wrong?
Silhouettes kind of look at each other, and then they vanish. It's just more trees in that direction. You can see further back, as if the silhouettes have moved themselves further back. You can see people moving, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, shifting around.
Remnant looks annoyed that they just disappeared like that.
Tiger looks confused and also annoyed. He does not put his claws back in. Guess
We
keep
still need to
going.
go forward, right?
Still need
Yeah.
to go forward.
She's gonna look at the patch that she has still and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Your march continues. Eventually, you stand where those silhouettes were. Now, in the distance, they fade away again. But you feel someone tap behind you. Someone taps your shoulder, trying to get you to turn around. Do you?
Yes.
You turn around, off in the distance, 100 feet away, maybe 90 feet away from where you just came from. You see one silhouette moving towards you. The continuous wind picking up snow only fogs your periphery more. It's hard to make out exactly who it is. You can barely see 20 feet in front of you now as the winds are getting stronger and stronger. The person continues to approach you. What do you do?
Inatoria lowers her hand to her sword.
Keep walking.
Yeah.
We won't find out what this dream is trying to tell us if we stop or turn around.
You ignore the approaching silhouette and continue?
Tiger will gesture for the others to go ahead, and he'll take up the rear with that silhouette approaching from behind them as they keep going forward.
Continue forward. At this point, it feels like the battle has gone far beyond your reach. There's the occasional echo of, like, maybe execution shots, maybe double taps from the battle having just moved away from you. There's still a few remnants of little scuffles here and there, but the main battle is gone. All you can hear is explosions. Sounds like artillery. Maybe it's missiles. It's hard to tell. The gunfire has pretty much drowned itself out. You continue following the group of silhouettes until they vanish completely. And your objective points you to being at the right spots.
Inatori puts her hand on Remnant's shoulder. She's like not even looking at her when she does that. She's just looking around as she looks like she's preparing to protect Remnant if something about happens.
Is this
Is this? Sorry, go ahead.
does this feel like familiar in like outside of it, me being here in a dream before?
This, all of this has been a strange case of deja vu. Like, you've walked this path before. You've been in this moment before. It feels more like you're reliving a memory rather than dreaming. But
Right.
you can't tell from where it is. It's not. I mean, maybe you have been in some very Russian cold winter forests, but this does not remind you of any of those moments. Especially not the gunfire, the soldiers, the clear stockpile of bodies that you guys crossed in your last dream in this world. There's a war going on here. Or maybe some great battle, an incident perhaps. But you did not live this.
I have a speculation.
Silhouette continues to approach, now 60 feet away.
What is it? What's your thought?
Well, according to folklore, and it's unclear what folklore is correct and what isn't, so I'll just simply list it out. According to folklore, well, I have two theories, I guess. According to folklore, it could be the case that Dreamland is as close to the supernatural as a human can get. It's a momentary state of death where we are as close to being dead as we're going to be. Until we are dead, I suppose. So it could be that we are, in fact, partially in another realm. And something is projecting whatever we're seeing onto us. That is my first hypothesis. My second hypothesis is that we are, or theory, I suppose, that we are in some way being absorbed into this dream by someone with a powerful psychic ability. I'm aware of particular methods with helix scripts to drag people into dreams, but I have not done enough study to give you an answer on what that would actually look like in action.
I guess we won't find out further until we know what happened in 2037.
Guess someone's
Significant
trying
for
to
a
show us
reason.
something.
Do we like feel like content in our spot right now,
You feel good.
or are we still being pulled?
You are exactly where you're supposed to be. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't move from this spot. You just should wait. You should wait for them to get to you. That is your new mission. And you hear someone cough. Draws immediate spike. Coughing behind a tree to your right. What do you do?
Who's back there? Call out.
You hear in Russian respond. White sky. You hear crunching of snow as if they're standing.
White
Does that
sky.
ring any bells to us?
None whatsoever.
Are all of us understanding him?
Yeah. Well, those of you who understand Russian.
Tiger will translate. He said white sky. And then back in Russian towards the guy. Come on out.
You see a plasma saber extend. See, holding his side. You see this massive gash seems to be from the right side of their stomach up to their left nipple, just maybe 6 inches wide, holding as much pressure as they can on the wound. You see this?
You say we see things, but we don't because it's so dark.
Look for your tokens on the map.
No, I have my token. It's just
Where?
dark.
It should be. You see this?
I found me.
Okay, there it is.
You see this person step around from the tree, plasma saber extended.
Is it too dark for some of you?
I found my token.
Is it too dark for some of you?
Are you asking the light?
I can make things brighter.
I mean,
Who are
Wait,
you?
does this kind of look familiar?
not to me.
Unitori looks at Tiger.
Our outfits are Bermuda, right?
You look like you're wearing Bermuda outfits, yes.
Our part of Bermuda. Your roots are, right?
Chenik. Translates to apprentice. Where are the rest of them? You hear the crunching of the snow behind you. The silhouette starts to take shape. Again, the person yells out, "White sky!" He raises his saber up towards your group and the person approaching behind you now. The person behind you,
Tori.
a woman's voice responds, "Red snow." See this one up here?
She's very hard to see. She's very
Yeah.
transparent. Oh.
Oh,
She's cute though.
she's very cute.
He lowers his saber, retracting it back into the hilt, and he drops to a knee, lowering his head. The woman walks between you guys, says, "Good to see everyone's here. Who are we missing?" "I'm the only one who made it. And them. What about you? Everyone else is back at base. We pushed them back. Looks like things are looking up for us." He puts a hand on his chest, seemingly to try and take a look over the wound. Looks behind you. Speaking in Russian, all of this conversation. "Any of you a medic?"
Unitori looks to Remnant.
Well, I don't understand what she says. Do we?
Tiger will do a translate text to the group as they're speaking, so he's not interrupting them, but everyone can read it through their heads.
Oh, okay. Remnant will move closer then. Where are they? Because everything's all transparent and gray.
Unitori kneels down with Remnant next to them.
It's hard to see. He's right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He's here.
Okay. Just
Sits on the ground, crossing his legs so he can stay upright, but he looks clearly to be very wounded. It's hard to tell if he would make it back to base. Someone would need to give him first aid, or otherwise he might just bleed out before he makes it that far.
She.
I can
Unitori.
use the. Oh, can I use
Unitori.
cure wounds or?
You can use it. Would you like to cast a spell?
Unitori, before Remnant could do anything, Unitori would place her hand on her shoulder for a second and signal for her to wait a second as she looks to the woman. He looks like he's not going to make it unless he gets some immediate medical care. What would you like us to do?
She looks at
I-
Remnant, who was about to do something to him. She's a medic, right?
Yeah, but what
Now
if
that
he's
she
going
turns
to
her
slow us-
attention directly at Remnant, Remnant, you can understand her. The Russian becoming translated in your mind.
Oh, thank God.
Mhm.
Can I make
You
a
don't-
medicine roll? Oh, sorry. Sorry, B.
No, she just says he's going to slow us down.
And the enemy's been pushed
Just
back.
making sure you know
We just
that.
need to get back
Anyone.
to base.
Heal him. For a minute.
Sad to see this is all that made it. Maybe the rest went to the other rendezvous points. How's the fighting on your
I
end?
will use cure wounds.
Use cure wounds.
Brutal. A lot of bodies.
I caught some of those on my way here. The man coughs. You should have seen him. Had every last one of the lizards on the run. I did it. I couldn't stay. One of them got me good. He nods to him. It's alright. We can claim victory today and take advantage of it tomorrow. For now, you just need to get healed up. 15.
I don't know why there's radiant damage. Not blessed strikes.
Your attacks. Yeah. Modifier for attacks.
Heal, bitch!
Wound slowly closes back in. There's still a massive gash across his armor, but the wound closes. The blood stops trickling down. And you can see him just grimace as it appears almost like he's being sewed together by shadow stitches. Grunts, grits his teeth, and then once again lowers his head, having just gone through that wave of pain.
How far are we from the base? From here.
She points back in the direction you guys were walking from. About 10 clicks that way. It's a little bit of a walk.
Nods.
Blizzard's gonna be on top of us soon, so we need to get to shelter. Maybe we hide out and let the storm pass us. She stands up, offers the man a hand, raises a hand up, takes her arm, picks him up to his feet. What's your name, apprentice? Misha. It's good to see the knights with us still. She nods to him. We don't leave our people behind. Turns towards the
Hey,
rest. Mhm.
Could you remind me, what? I don't know if I got hit on the head while I was over here. Could you remind me what our call signs are?
She looks at each of you. It's a funny question.
I'm a bit disoriented, I'm sorry.
Rubs the back of her head. We were told not to use names on mission.
Which is why I asked for call signs.
She seems hesitant to speak further, but she looks at you directly and addresses you. Let me pull up
She sniffles.
the name.
Psycho's like invisible over there.
One with nature and the snow.
When Hinatori asks that, does it feel like I feel compelled to call myself by a certain name, or is it just
And
that
she-
nothing? Like,
When she answers, there is
Ooh.
a memory that leaks into your mind. not knights yet. So, Morozov, she says, pointing back at Psycho. Are the rest of you having some memory loss? She says as she looks to Hinatori, almost as if it wasn't her that asked that question.
She nods.
Yeah, there was a shell that dropped and disoriented us.
Shell shock. Yeah. Okay. She looks at Hinatori. Smirnova looks to Remnant. Kiselov looks at Tiger. Vorobev. Drop these names.
Please.
Psycho. Tori.
I love
have gotten all
Hinatori's.
I've gotten all of
Remnants.
these names spelled correctly, except for
Yeah.
And for
except for
Kiselev.
Kiselev.
I love this.
This is very fun.
Tiger. You know these are last names. These are not your first names.
Yeah.
Now, I know I'm a new knight, but I'll take you guys home, alright? Stick with me, we can get out of here.
Do we feel like we want to go home?
Feels like staying here is probably not a good idea, especially with the idea of the
Would hope
blizzard
so.
coming on top of you. Going back home sounds like the safest bet. It's been a long day. You feel tired.
Could you remind us of your name as well? Shell
Yeah.
shock.
Inga. But I think I haven't forwarded the title yet. I'm still thinking that one over. Just call me Inga for now.
Nods.
Interesting.
And looks at Hinatori with a approving nod.
Okay. She stands up, looking around her. Let's head back. The man now able to walk on his own. He almost stops. You see her stop. Like something sets them off. They turn their heads around. You can see two silhouettes walking from amongst the tree line, crunching snow.
From
One
which
man
direction?
stands 5'11", hair worn down to his shoulders, dark skin. Seems he hasn't shaved in a while. He has a foreign uniform. Hinatori, Tiger, you recognize it immediately. Psycho recognizes it immediately. It's the Dragon Clan uniform.
Oh.
Armor worn across his body. You can see there is one of his arms in a sling, still bleeding into the bandages. Holding a katana in his right hand. Steps out onto the road.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. That's who I thought it'd be.
I can't see him.
Speaks in Japanese.
Hinatori visibly relaxes.
Ah, damn.
More more fucking Padawans. The word Padawan is understood, as it is a literal translation, but the rest of his words are Japanese.
Well, one of us speaks Japanese at
trans-
least.
One of us. Yeah. Everyone else needs translation.
Hinatori would. She looks like she got engrossed by the fact that that was her uncle for a second, so she didn't translate the first part.
That's fine.
He says that we're Padawans.
Yeah, I got that bit.
Remnant, you are pushed aside. Misha as well, as this woman takes front and center. Holds her plasma.
Oh, he's in
saber
front of me.
hand.
Damn.
Yeah, he's right here. Tyro come up behind her.
I can't see. It's so funny.
You can drop a HUD on yourself. Your HUDs still work for the night vision aspect of it.
How do I do that? Do I just
Drag it
Where's the
onto your
HUD?
For
token.
you.
Bermuda
I got
HUDs and Bermuda Initiative. Just drag it onto the token.
Oh,
Wait, where are the Bermuda huts? Are they all the way down here? Yeah, they are.
In Bermuda Initiative.
that's what
yeah,
I'm
top of it.
saying.
There, I get it. It's on top of you.
Oh, thank you, because I routinely forget where that is. Thank you. This is so much better.
He is out of breath. There's blood streaking down his face. Blood all up his arms. Blood still dripping off his katana. He seems a little out of it. You can make an insight or medicine check.
Can I do so with advantage because it's my character's uncle?
It's not for this reason. Not for the reason you're thinking. I'm asking you
Oh.
for.
Wait, what were the rolls? What were the options?
Medicine or insight.
So she
I don't know.
rolls regardless.
This man
Yeah, that makes sense.
This man looks Yuta. He is younger. Very much younger, in fact. There's less wrinkles, less grit to him. A lot more. He was typically cocky and snarky, but the man before you is a little more gritty. When he said more fucking Padawans, it seems like that was it out of irritation. Like, that's the last thing he wanted to run into.
Yeah.
Remnant.
That's fair.
These are telltale signs of exhaustion. He is worn out completely. It seems like whatever situation he just walked out of, he's been at it for hours, maybe days. There's bags under his eyes, no sleep. And the fact that he's out of breath means he just walked out of one of those situations.
She's
know
gonna
one
lean
more.
over to Tiger and a homegirl whose name I don't recall getting, and say he's exhausted.
He nods.
He's already been through something, probably several things.
In a cut-up Russian, clearly accented, like he's still figuring out the fundamentals and the grammar. Not
Couldn't be
tired.
Unitor.
Just fed up. Almost like jumps his katana in his hand, like bounces it a little bit, trying to get a grip on it again. Straightens his back out. Boy, you're doing? Raises his katana to the woman in front. She doesn't answer, doesn't change her inflection, just locking in her eyes on him. What boy?
Oh?
Play dumb. Okay. It's- He says in Japanese, doesn't matter. Can't change it now, huh?
Tori starts to lower her hand to her katana to draw it quickly.
Hear crunching behind you.
Tori whispers to Tiger, "We should run."
Misha, his instincts kick up, flaring as he extends his plasma saber behind him. And immediately you can see in just the way he postures to this new silhouette stepping out, he is trembling.
Tori instinctually believes she knows who it is.
Yutaro talks. in Japanese. This one here is a knight. Just our fucking luck. Rest look like Padawans. If we let them go, it's going to cause more trouble for us later. Silhouette continues stepping forward. Dreamscapes do not affect the spells. Last time he remembered, his spells worked correctly. Cyrus is asking.
Oh fuck. God.
Tiger, go
God
beside
damn it.
Misha. Tiger, go beside Misha.
We
He
do
hates
not
that. He hates that.
cast Universal Translator. Okay. All of you can understand the Japanese that is being spoken, and Psycho can speak it back. You can understand it, but I don't believe you can speak it. And the Russian. You can understand the Russian and Japanese being spoken. So you
Does
can-
Tiger ignore her?
Tiger looks at her.
She looks like she's
He
more
really-
scared of what's behind her than in front of her.
He really
She's
does not
glancing
want
behind
to leave either of their sides. Right now, he is in range to defend all of his party members, and that.
If you don't go back there, I have to.
He frowns and he will step back, just slightly.
Minatori is gonna step a little bit next to the knight and start to draw her katana. She realizes they're about to be attacked.
Who's behind us?
We don't know. We
Not,
just
not,
hear
not reveal because
It's Shugo though. It's
Discreet.
100. It's Shugo for sure.
You hear a
let
voice.
the narrator narrate.
What point is there in killing more of these children? The point is, they will keep killing all of our doctors and their staff, and then we're going to bury 1,000 more samurai because these fucking Ruskies, no honor. He grips his katana tighter. You can start to see the vein growing on his forehead. And you would want us to stoop to their level. Steps forward. Similar height, 5'11". Armor shining, yet also covered in blood. 2 katanas in hand, his hair also down to his shoulders. They've been fighting a long time, and the niceties to clean up, they don't have time for that. You can see blood all over him, yet no cuts, no wounds, unlike Yutaro before you.
Yeah.
His breath heats the air in front of him, more than the condensation of a normal breath would. Yutaro behind, also, his breath puffs out, huffing out gas and smoke. We let them go. We're going to bury more friends. This is mercy out of ruthlessness. You'll recognize him. 10 years younger. Shugo. He takes in Yutaro's words, contemplating them, as the woman whispers to you guys. On my go, take the man in front of me. I will handle the man behind us. Am I understood?
You won't survive that.
Are you disobeying an order?
I'm suggesting we run.
Take the man in front of us. There's 100 more in the tree line with rifles at us.
I'd like them over our options here.
You're
We're
not
gonna
going
do
to
what
dodge that many
Knight
bullets.
says.
She gives like this, okay. kind of look.
Remnant just
Tiger
nods.
gives her the look of, we need to see how this is supposed to play out.
She tries to speak in English, accented, choppy, but it's somewhat fluid. We can all walk our way. You go your way, we go ours. No more blood today.
Who's saying this?
The woman.
Inga? The woman, okay.
Shugo closes his eyes, tightens his grip on his katanas. He responds in English. Too much blood already. Only way forward is through. And he postures to fight. The woman postures to fight and roll for initiative.
Oh, we're actually fighting. Whoa!
Oh, damn.
Are you gonna Dimension Door that?
Dimension door? No, that's
Not Dimension Door. Banishment. That'd be really funny if you did, though.
Well, I can't banish them both at the same time. I was
No.
going to ask if I could hold an action to cast Hold Person.
I say everyone's
Or-
basically holding their first action here, so go ahead. If you want
For when,
to set that.
They make that first move to attack us.
I'm casting Fire Shield on myself.
Tiger, I think
That's a-
Tiger gets a plus. I forget what the thing is for my little item.
You add your intelligence or wisdom modifier to your initiative.
No, for the little item that I have.
Look at you with your natural 20.
You're gonna need
So
to
spicy,
you
so
need to
cool.
tell me which item that is.
I rolled a 22. I
I
might
know,
not
I'm
even need to
looking.
hold my action. This is great.
It's the target indicator advisor. I'm looking. Oh, it is. You're right. I'm so silly. Hers is just batshit. That's what that was
Turn track.
great.
So silly.
So
So silly, so goofy. That's just
Oh my god, his
one.
initiative.
Then
Thank god. If Shugo was first, he would just like kill us in a single attack.
gotta see how this is gonna play out.
Kintor's not the top. Uteros. And remnants above.
Everyone on there?
Ooh, Inga.
Yeah, but they're not resetting to the top for some reason.
No, that's because I need to sort it.
Oh.
So just wait for everyone to be on there so then I can sort it. Okay.
Yeah, we
Is
got the
that-
same number.
Players go first.
Wait, do we have
Oh, sick.
I cast
Psycho?
Form Shield, by the way.
do we have Psycho?
Psycho is not on.
Okay, he is on here. He should. His not 20.
He did not
He's
click
not
his
on the
token
list.
because
Oh.
he's on a bus, but I will add him now.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad I called that out then.
How are we supposed to win this fight?
I genuinely, I don't think the goal is to win. It's just to see how shit's supposed to play out until we die and come back and
Yeah, but
part
whose
2 of
memory?
this shit.
Whose memory could be dying?
I think we're the Padawans at this point.
Yeah, we are Padawans in this.
Yeah, but I'm confused whose memories we're playing out.
I think
The
it's
Padawans.
Inga's.
Yeah, but it
Or
can't
the
be the
Padawans.
Padawans because they die.
Theories to discuss
Ain't
no
after
way.
the fight.
Theories afterwards. Let's fight.
Or waiting.
So,
Oh, Psycho's
the
first.
man, reluctant. It's clear all over his face. He does not want to take this fight. He does not want to raise his blades against you. With a heavy puff of flames exiting his mouth, you can see the ire in his eyes change. He's lost enough people today.
Who? Shugo? Or
Shugo.
that makes sense.
This would be a stain on anyone's honor. But this day isn't a day to be thinking of your honor. It's to think of winning, of survival.
Just don't think about the fact it's children.
Don't think about the fact that it's children. Just don't
This is
think-
about to be a fun new additional trauma. I love this. Tiger can't win against this fucking firewall he's about to face again.
Trying to get the battle music up in this bitch. Can you just add whole ass playlists? This might be a little easier to do. Yes, you can. Oh.
I could do something really cancer.
God.
I don't know if I should do that.
Listen, so long as you just don't run away, then I approve of said thing.
It doesn't involve me doing it, moving anywhere.
Oh my god.
What is Psycho gonna do?
What is Psycho going to do as they all posture to fight? Shugo speaks aloud in Russian. I will make your deaths quick. A liberty you did not grant, my men. Inga told you to target Yutaro. She would handle Masato.
Mhm.
In Tokugawa.
Tiger's gonna speak up. Are they talking about the Siberian Wolverine?
You asked that to the woman?
Yep.
I have no idea who they're talking about. We just need to survive.
Nods.
Turns towards all of you as the fight clearly is about to begin. She would also take a held action. But it seems we're having it kick off
Shay.
with
Oh.
Psycho. $13 on Yutaro is going to miss.
The temptation to limit break attack, Papa, is so strong.
My turn. Shrug. You can.
Maybe move away. No, please, I beg of you, move.
You can move.
Oh,
I beg of you to move.
Can he on his phone?
Man, I'll be aight. Trust.
I hate you.
Let us.
I
What does
hate
he
you
do?
so much.
Let's start with these held actions. Fire shield went up. I remember a whole person was gonna happen, so let's do that. Right at the end of Psycho's turn, sure. Well, might change how Psycho's action rolls. So go ahead, Remnant. Who are you, hold person?
Oh, really? Both of them.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
Wisdom save.
Let me see here. Second level, I believe. Above second level, I think I need a third level for that then.
You throw.
God.
Can I use my magic orb to give him that too?
That's so funny. Look at us using our items.
Could you use
Look
it?
at us.
Let me go read the item. How does that one work exactly? 'Cause
It's like the divination wizard.
Mm-hmm. But is it like their D20 is treated as being turned to that number?
That's what it said. I can replace the number
Save a
essentially.
roll. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A 2 on him and for Yutaro. That hits them both. They're both held person. Describe this immediate first turn happening.
I think given the remnants are reborn, right? And she has this fun little thing called past life, or knowledge of a past life. And I'm just gonna play on the fact that we're clearly Padawans to this lady. Like she's probably seeing Padawans right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
seems
I'm
there's no reason not-
still thinking that means we're following some kind of innate memory, what have you. So I'm thinking she's just tapping into what was the name I was given?
Oh, let me look. I have them written down.
Kiselev?
Kislev.
Kislev?
Yes.
Yeah. I think she's tapping into that kind of, what would it be? Instinct? Yeah, the instinct of a Ritsar's Padawan, specifically this one. Watching these two's reaction. They don't even have to make the move to actually attack. It's just whatever subtleness sound of someone's foot moving forward, whether it's behind or in front of, the whole person goes off. And I don't imagine it looks like how her hold person looks like. It probably looks more like whatever it would look like for this specific person.
Okay. That is a funny way of describing that. You would see blue, purple, aether, psionic forces emanate from your hand. Almost like you're sending out raw arcane energy into the ground. And then snow lifts up around them. And you would just see hands stretch out, grabbing at their legs, at their arms, at their throats. And now they're bound to the ground. All these hands pulling them down to the ground. You see them almost resisting the urge to kneel as they're trying to just hold themselves up from being moved. They are paralyzed. Psycho, you would make that attack with advantage, as you can reroll once. Roll your attack one more time.
Doesn't it crit because they're
Held.
If
they're
you are
paralyzed?
attacking within 5 feet of them, so you'd have to walk up and point blank shoot them to do that.
What are you doing, Psycho? Go walk up.
Oh my god. Let him do his thing. Goblin.
Ooh, that's better.
That hits. On you, though.
This music was awesome.
Dissonant
Saving
Whispers.
Ooh. That's a icy one.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up that spell now. Another wisdom saving throw. Ah, I am an idiot. But I'll say he uses it.
That gift is fun.
It is. It's fine. So he saves that. Probably already used them today, actually. Yuthra had Indomitable, but let's just say he already used them in his last fights. You ain't got them yet. That hits. Here's Dissonant Whispers hits.
They're just children. The children.
The children popping off. Yeah? And this is why they're traumatized by children.
3d6.
This stream wasn't built for monsters like us. Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
We'll slow down now. This is just the opening combo. It just happened to work.
Yeah, oof.
Oh, he's a lot of
13.
HP.
That's rough.
We can kill him.
Oh.
I think we could kill him in a single turn.
Mm,
You have a lot of hope, I think.
That's all I have, okay? What else am I supposed to do? Give up and die? In a dream.
And wake up.
yeah.
Yeah, but this is our one chance to fight Utero and Shugo.
He cannot move back.
I
with his
disagree.
reaction, because his reaction is, or he is paralyzed, but he does use his reaction, I suppose. God, the fact that Remnant's held action went off before theirs is funny. The Kinesitsu's held action goes off as she steps forward, sends her hands in every direction. All you guys feel the sonic force. You felt this before. And you are sent backwards 30 feet from her. You forcibly moved this direction.
Oh, love
Some
that.
movement speed. That's so hot of her.
Yeah.
It is her held action.
Oh, that's gonna help us.
He's gonna
Yeah,
bring
she
in-
said y'all will not get wall fired in my house.
It's to Remnant's actual turn.
Woohoo! Let me see here.
Although, before Remnant's actual turn goes off,
Oh my god.
Shugo will
Everyone's held
use
action.
a legendary action to
Ah.
try and reroll that held person that's on him. Which is a wisdom, right?
It's a wisdom.
He wins
Why
there.
is he like this?
You see his
He's built
body
different.
electrify, and then just lightning crashes down onto him from every direction. You see his eyes light up as he breaks out of the hands holding him. Lets out a huff. All you see is static come out of his breath. And then he inhales again. Remnant, it is your turn.
That's fine. That's fine. Ugh, all of my stuff is healy wheely.
Hide.
It's fine. Shut up. I'm gonna shoot Utero, I guess. With my cute little fusion rifle.
Oh my god.
That's definitely a hit.
Oh my lord.
Sheesh.
Yeesh, indeed.
It's probably cold.
Probably cold.
It's probably cold damage. What do I do for the expelling bullets again?
It's a sniper, so it's just -1. So your current blue bar just -1.
Oh, okay. That is so much easier to remember.
Snipers are easy. So are heavy pistols.
And then I will move. And I'll go 5, 10, 15 here. 20. Wait. 10, 20, 25. Actually, I'm gonna go make that 30 here, so I'm like behind the tree.
Behind the tree it is.
Just a little bit of cover, a little bit of peeking action, and that is my turn, I believe. Everything else I have is either healing or concentration.
Yutaro. He's paralyzed, so he's just gonna try and re-roll that wisdom save. It's a fail.
No.
Hinatori.
Hinatori has this wicked, amused smile on her face as she draws her katana, and in her spare hand, she draws, looks like an imitation of what's it called, Sentetsu Ken, as she casts Fire or Flame Blade as a bonus action
Cute.
at 4th level.
Oh my
Or no,
god.
at 3rd level. I don't need to cast it at 4th level. Unnecessary.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's the same dice, no matter which I roll.
Oh, okay.
And gonna run forward. She kind of like, as she runs forward, she almost like shoves Psycho out of the way in excitement.
Oh my god. Why does she hate her family?
She doesn't hate. She's always wanted to fight her uncle like this.
Oh my
Like
god.
Like
a
this.
fantasy.
We're gonna
This-
get-
she's been
Literal fantasy.
She's been hearing tales of her father and her uncle fighting in Ukraine, and she wants to see it.
Russia.
She's excited.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
They absolutely did fight in Russia, yeah.
So wait, let me double check how my ability works.
I'll be right back. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
When you cast as part of an extra attack. Oh, okay, so I want to do this. She attacks with her sword and then kind of goes for a stab with the fake Zetetsuken.
Mm-hmm.
That
With
fails?
advantage. He's paralyzed.
Oh, I crit, don't I? I automatically crit, don't I?
If you hit.
Oh, I have to actually hit. Okay.
That does hit, and that does crit. Roll.
So I do roll 3d6 damage for that.
What are
How
you
much
hitting
is
him
it?
with?
My katana, just a longsword, one-handed.
It would be it'd be just 8 added and then you add, then you roll 3d8s more.
3d8s. So I roll 3d8.
Yeah, 3d8 and then plus 8.
28 plus the bigly sword. Let's go. Please hit. Yes. Oh, ignore the thunder damage. Is that supposed to be there?
Is the thunder damage for the first one?
Yeah, ignore the thunder damage for both of them.
Ignore the thunder damage for both of them.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry.
why did you add 3d8 to that last one?
Oh, well, wait, what?
What is the
I
d8s
was confused.
for?
I thought you told me to do that. So it'd only be 4 flashing or slashing damage.
Because it's a
and then-
crit. Because
Yeah.
Okay, so your first
How much
what
should I
did you
roll
what
in
was
it?
your first attack? Just a weapon
Just my
attack?
katana. Just my katana, yeah.
So it would
Weapon
be
attack.
it would just be 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 8. So because you're not
So
it's
I've rolled
just a
a-
normal weapon attack, right?
so it is the 3d8.
I'm so confused
I'm like
on what is supposed to roll. Just tell
No,
me what to roll.
it's because it
you're
rolled-
good.
like,
You
it
got
rolled-
exactly what you needed to.
Yeah.
But in the future, it's 2d8 plus 8.
I think the issue is you have it auto roll, which fucks my brain up. That's why I don't have it auto roll. I have it. You click on it after you hit to roll it.
How do I do that?
It's in the gears. We could do that later. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just fucks with my brain.
Oh, here it is. Don't auto roll damage. Okay. And then I attack with that. I attack with that. And I have green flame blade, so I attack with green flame blade as my extra attack. If this lady wasn't in my way, I'd just be attacking both of them. But we make do. Where's green flame? Or actually, I'll cast booming blade.
Roll me a
I'll booming
d20.
blade this kid. A D what?
D20.
Okay.
Actually stands to reason.
What happened? What happened?
Your first attack swings at his eye, slices just above the eyebrows, blood covers into it. He has this as an issue from a critical injury.
Okay.
Second strike is hitting a lot. It's green flame blade is very fucking good.
I haven't. That wasn't green flame blade. That was just my flame. Flame blade.
Use your bonus action to cast flame blade, and then you hit him
Yeah.
with that.
And then I still have my extra attack I haven't used yet.
Does summoning it let you attack with it? I think summoning it gives you a weapon to attack with.
Yeah, it just gives me a weapon to attack with, and I used it on my offhand.
Let's see. Two weapon fighting. Yeah.
I didn't even add my dex modifier to that. I think it should be a little higher than that. Oh no, I did.
It is.
So it would be 3 less. It'd be 3 less damage. It'd be 21. I should remove that before I do it again. Actually, it'll depend if I may attack him again.
Oh, fuck.
Can I attack him again then?
I have to do his damage again. First of all, the flame dance is a crit also because it is
Yes.
while he's paralyzed. So roll another 3d8.
Let's see.
Paralyzed is so good.
And then I have one more attack. My extra attack. Oh my god. And it was a nat 20 anyway.
Wasn't that 20 anyway? Yeah, roll that.
Oh. 28. Is that all of my dice, or do I have to roll any more?
That is all your dice. It's 15, half of that last damage.
I'm back. What did I miss?
By
Oh my
turn.
god.
Hinatoри's attacking
Yes.
a lot.
It is not.
And math.
Roll me another
mathing.
d20.
Another d20?
Yes. Okay, let's do that one.
What the hell are you? What did you do?
I summoned my flame
That's so fun.
sword that I
He
have all the
is
time.
blinded. Completely.
Jesus.
Interesting.
Oh wait, I'm what you call a stupid idiot
Uh-huh.
in this
Mhm.
economy.
Oh,
That's true. That's true.
damn.
This is all doing fire
Go on.
damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, partially.
Oh, yeah.
The flame
katana-
dragon dance is all fire,
Yeah.
but the other one does slash.
God, he would not have taken those critical injuries. I'm just gonna give him back half of those because he does have resistance to fire.
Oh. Me too.
It does
to the
run in the
club.
family.
Yeah. Math is confusing.
That's confusing. That is accurate, I believe. And if not, it is what it is.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. You got
I'm sorry for taking
smacked.
this so long.
Hold person lets you reroll every time you take damage, or am I mistaken?
It's at the end of your turn.
It is not in addition to also whenever you take an instance of damage?
Not that I read. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the
Yeah,
target can
just
make another
saying.
wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Tragic. What is someone thinking?
It's something else.
Most charm spells.
Most charms. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's charms. That ends your turn, Hinatori?
I want to say no, just so so I can kill this man, but that's it.
My god.
You have an insatiable bloodlust.
For her own family.
Yeah.
It's a dream. He survives.
Insatiable bloodlust. Way too happy to kill this man.
Come on.
Inga sends out her plasma saber. See this blue and purple beam strike out from her right hand.
That's fun.
She turns her attention onto Shugo, seeing that Yutaro is being handled. Shugo huffs out flames from his mouth. Actually, Hinatori's turn ended, which means Shugo would have taken a legendary action, which I will do first. He
Gonna breathe
sparks
fire, I
up
guess.
with electricity.
I was removed from the activity.
Sometimes it likes to kick you. I don't know.
This is gear.
Yeah.
Oppression.
Yeah.
He will use his Tiger's Barrage, inhaling, and then as soon as he bites down with his teeth, sparks fly out, and he does dash here.
Oh my god. He said, I will not be separated from the kids.
I mean, we kind of fucked up his brother a little bit here.
I'd do it again.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Screw you, Dad.
Turns her attention towards
Why? Why?
Yutaro. Raises her hands out. As all you see is a pulse of green and blue surround them two. And she will cast her telekinesis on them.
Gave myself a clock for concentration.
For you, Taro. You can't even do anything.
So I'm concentrating on him.
Running away was definitely the right idea.
Girl.
A strength check, which he will automatically fail because he is already paralyzed, but Shugo still has to try. Make an ability check. Oh, it's contested. I see. Now that is funny. Which is also the wrong thing I rolled. No, that was right. Versus hers. This would be your intelligence modifier.
My queen.
Definitely succeeds.
Woo!
As she grabs them both, you see her turn her hand. Shugo's blades were inches away from Hinatori as he is yanked back 30 feet? Oh. Pulled in next to her. He immediately brings his blades down on her and they parry, striking blades against each other as Yutaro is sent into the snow.
For you, Taro.
For Yutaro. She will use her bonus
Just getting
action.
thrown around.
Strike at him. With advantage.
Uh-oh.
He is restrained by telekinesis. Which is gonna hit. Shugo, of course, is going to use his Elite Deflect to reduce that. Takes 14. So, you see them strike blades. You just see sparks of flames, red, yellow flames, sprouting left, right, above and below as the snow starts to melt in wake of their strikes. She holds them as she yells back to all of you. Keep heading east! Rejoin with Vulcan! Pushes him back into the tree line. You see him slide back 5 feet before he continues his attacks on her. She is clearly the threat he is focusing on.
Hinatori looks to the others.
bold of you to assume I'd let you go. He raises his blades. You see him strike across the ground, almost like he is lifting up snow in your direction, and all you see is a trail of fire in wake of the swipe.
God damn it. Son of a fucking...
To wall of fire.
Ha! Hate this shit.
Need to jump over a quick map to go pull that motherfucker. I don't have it safe for some reason.
I cast counterspell.
There's a thing you can do.
I cast counterspell. At fourth
Lord.
level.
Thus it is
Screaming, crying,
cancelled.
throwing up.
You can just keep it on the map and a different layer though, in case you need it again.
Well, might need to move it somewhere else. So,
Look at us.
Joe,
Big
surviving.
team.
wow,
love to
we're
see
learning
that.
from our mistakes. We're learning.
I forgot I had counterspell for a second, which is why it took me so long to say it.
Jesus.
Yutaro, on your feet.
Oh,
What? Bullshit, I'm gonna
Yo.
beat his ass.
that's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
That's sick.
That's a really dope, really dope skill.
I hate this man.
Enhanced second win.
He is your father.
I know. That's
Yeah, but
why
you
I
can give
hate
it to
him.
other people? That's wild.
Yeah, maybe learn from this man in the future.
That's the hope.
Can I even get there? I can barely get to fucking, okay. Crying,
Sure.
throwing
Oh,
up.
there's two ships to one.
This is a battle of gods, not for us. We need to go. He is going to. Oh, I think the smartest thing he could think of to do right now is probably blur.
Blur would probably be good.
There's a good one. He is going to obey. He's going to run back.
Run away.
Tiger.
Oh, Tiger does not
Can
want
I-
to obey.
Can I say something,
What?
Tiger? That might impact his what he decides to do.
Mm.
Hinatori's gonna look at Tiger and say, "Do you think you could complete their mission?" As she gestures towards Misha.
Which is escape? Why?
I really want to fight my dad.
Oh my god. The fact
Tiger
that she
gives her the
says
most
that.
deadpan fucking look.
She isn't sure whether she should feel bad or not because she's so excited.
No, actually, you're right. It did change the course of action that he was gonna take. You're so right, B. Going up to her. He's going to grab her
Aww.
and turn to go.
She kicks around. She's dragged backwards.
Like over his shoulder, we're
Oh,
running.
she kicks the air and she's dragged backwards. I hate it out here.
Yeah, well, be an adult,
Right.
says the literal child. How far can I get with the extra dash bit? I forgot what it's called.
It's sprints. It's 3 times your movement.
Sprint, yeah. Oh my lord, I can go so far. So I got 35, so it's 30. So I went 10, so I got 20 left. And then I get to go 55. So here, and then 55 plus 35 is 90. I get to get right there. Me trying to keep myself pinpointed. This is so fun.
Minator crosses her arms and she's dragged away. She doesn't resist. She's just pissed.
We have to see how this ends. Get out of your own fucking head, Hinatori. And that is his turn.
He's going to take a legendary action.
Where Psycho drops.
Actually, I lied. He is going to rage. And the resistance will be fire.
It's a good choice. Always a
Good
good
choice, good
choice.
Let me clarify that real quick. Okay, now my turn is done.
Or Psycho's turn can go. Yeah, no. This is the right time to do this. He strikes his blades against Kinesitsia, pushing her back, kicking her back. She rolls backwards, puts her hands upwards, blocking his strikes with her telekinesis, and then shoves him back towards the tree. He slides just as Tiger Hinatori sprints away. You see him put both of the blades into the ground. He puts his hands together, inhales deeply, pivots in his spot as he turns over and trying to catch them out, not fast enough. He is going to use the Dragon's Dance 4th form.
Whoa.
He
So this is
lets
the
out
4th
a
form.
plume of flames that encompasses everything in this direction.
Oh, Psycho.
That would have
Well.
taken me out.
Oh, poor son. So Psycho's waking up first.
Hinatori watches the plume of fire behind her and
Poor
looks down at
Misha.
Tiger, thankful.
The flames cover over Psycho, who feels something pulse in his chest. And then something again pulse in his chest as the flames cover his body. There's a sharp, stinging warmth. Then he wakes up.
That's so funny. Oh.
Damn. It do be like that.
F in the chat, bro. Just got here. Also, Sherry, you
Misha-
talking because I cannot hear you.
No. I'm
Okay,
only
cool.
crying.
I just,
Actually,
that's fair.
you know
I just
what,
saw your
Shay?
like thing light
Shay?
up, and I was like, ooh.
No, Shay, make the deck save because Kinesitsia has her reactions that she can use. So actually make the save.
Okay, first of all, am I bugging or are we no longer on that map?
No, we
No,
are.
we're there.
You got
Okay.
deleted for a second, I think.
Well then
You
I'm
should be back
bugging
now,
because
though.
I'm on. Yeah, I'm on. I was on other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a sec while I load up.
Bryce,
I am
that
home.
72 fire damage is feral.
That was like a lot of max rolls too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're welcome, B.
Nah, that's the reason one of the reasons I told you I was hoping you would pick my character up and run away with them.
Mm-mm.
Hinatori really wants to fight them.
Mm-mm. She can train with them. This is not the time to be selfishly thinking about your own shit.
That's true.
Gonna still
This is for sure
try to
Templar
save
streams.
him.
I don't think so.
Reducing the 72 fire damage by 22. We'll drop it to 50. Do you survive at 50?
Yeah.
Nice.
Increíble. He puts the blades into the ground. Just as Kinesetsu is gonna move forward, his hands come together. Ryukata. Ancient dragon flame. And all you see is this inferno behind you light up the forest.
He's got to show me how to do that.
Oh my god. Shit got brighter.
Jesus. So much brighter.
What are you at, Shay? How you looking? How you looking, babe?
A little
I have-
crispy.
I had 51 HP.
Oh,
1 HP and a dream.
My god, that's so funny.
36. Misha, you fucking hero. He's gonna make it.
Misha.
I will put this to the map layer because now that entire region is on fire.
So Psycho's simply going down.
Oh, he's just dead. He's just
Unless
dead.
he heals himself. Somehow, some way.
I think it happens at the start of your turn, not the end.
Oh, is it?
I'm not sure.
So I take damage. I'm on fire.
This region is on fire. You would take. I'm gonna say no for the sake of being not a dickhead. If you end your turn in this fire, you're gonna take fire damage. But it is your turn now.
Get the fuck out.
Is this out of fire then? Out of fire range?
Mm-hmm.
Tiger will claw up behind
Can-
him, go in the woods.
Can I shoot at Utero?
Here? Yeah, you can.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. Cause fuck your mans. You try to get at me, fuck your mans. Cyrus also has less regard for his life because he knows it's a dream.
Willing to risk it for the biscuit?
You said advantage?
Yeah, with advantage. You're still paralyzed. That's a hit. Except he is going to use his Tora's deflect. Roll your damage. Might still go through the 12 you just survive.
shout out to Shugo, just straight up tanking and protecting his brother like that.
I know.
Twin dragons, bro. They cooked this war up. Which does reduce it to 0.
Yo,
Same attack
speaking
roll
of,
and damage, which would hit Inga, but her AC is higher. So as he parries the bullet, he literally deflects the bullet towards her. She strikes it away with her plasma saber, almost anticipating that he was gonna block that bullet.
I just took in that I didn't roll the regular damage for the first strike. I only did the dissonant whispers.
We'll go ahead and roll it now.
So
Okay.
that was for the first one.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess for the second one, gets out alive. What else am I gonna do? What else can I do? It's a bonus action. Wait a fucking minute. I guess it's too late. Whatever. Who cares? This is a dream.
I will do Tiger's Barrage and do another attack.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just empty the clip. Wait, isn't this dude paralyzed? How the fuck you deflect that?
That was
Shugo
Shugo.
deflected.
Shugo.
Oh, you bum bitch. Alright, whatever, man.
Hugo is holding it down for the family.
He said, "Y'all ain't taking my brother today."
No, I'm not taking my brother today. Got me fucked up.
Honestly, I'm glad you did remained paralyzed.
Yeah, that
too,
shit's
me too.
funny as hell.
Let's go.
But they
And,
don't. I bet they don't say that in the history books.
No.
I bet that's mysteriously omitted. Remember that time that whole child locked you down? Oh my god. So Psycho and Misha don't look great.
don't worry about me, bruh.
Don't worry about me
It's just
is
green, right?
actually like just char. Just a charred corpse walking. It's just but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Well, if you're sure.
I do
Exhale
not give a
smoke.
damn about this dream.
This right here, this is Cyrus. Cyrus to Remnant right here.
Yeah. So true.
Where? Where's that at?
Satellite HUD.
And the
It's in the voice chat. Oh,
No, not Jan.
Oh, I always forget there's like a thing
a
here.
chat. Yeah.
Alright. Then I will just help Misha regain some lifey points. We'll do life transference.
Sarah's pretending that
Oh,
everything's
my
okay
lord.
so that she doesn't get the ick.
I was thinking of doing that.
no. Oh, it's so tragic.
What was that?
You ever seen those memes where it's like when like people are like shooting or there's an earthquake, but I'm not reacting so that she doesn't get the ick?
God. It's
Like
so
Cyrus like
creepy.
hanging on by one thread, but like she's watching, so you know he's just acting
Can't-
like everything's alright,
Oh, it's
so she doesn't get the ick.
So,
So
I
funny.
take
28 damage.
20 damage.
It heals for 57.
because he gets double.
Mm-hmm. That brings him to peak fighting condition.
I love this spell.
That's a very
I was
nice
gonna get it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
But I figured I was killing myself enough, I didn't need it.
As
I like that she
grave
gave it to
cleric,
Misha instead of Psycho.
Oh,
Mhm.
Honestly,
you
I did
don't
the
gotta worry
same.
about me.
Do the same.
Psycho seems like he's made it very clear that he thinks this is a dream and shit, waste of time.
Imagine it's not a dream, he just dies. That's how he ends it.
Don't
Shut
say
up.
that. Tiger will internalize it and it'll freak him out.
Cyrus isn't worried.
And with that, we will.
If y'all don't remember the last time he got down by Shugo.
30.
Uh-huh.
I
about
think I
that
can
time?
only move 30, right? I can't sprint or dash or anything. I don't know. I forgot how sprinting works.
Sprinting is your action, yeah. It'd be your action. So
Gotcha.
move your normal speed.
And I will just move my 30. Don't think I have any bonus actions. That's all I got. There's fire, right? It's a little too hard to see. I think. Yeah, that's it. Me. I'm still holding that concentration though.
Yutaro. Poor Yutaro. He's
Simply
not very.
out here doing his best.
He's not the wisest man. He is a great samurai.
See where Hinatori gets it from.
We did not need two of these bastards to be. This is the best.
Tori does this like grand gesture. Says, "Holy shit! Did you see that? That was so cool. Put me down, Tiger. I can run on my own."
No.
No.
She scowls at him.
Are you gonna run? Are you actually going to run, or are you gonna run
Yes!
back?
I'm going to run away.
Squints at her.
Faster than you can carry me.
Sets her now. If this bitch runs back, Tiger's going to shoot her.
Tori turns towards Shugo. No, then turns back and runs away.
Just say, like, he will use Sentinel on your ass. You don't want that.
I don't know how fast I'm going. I think I just go off the map in that one. with that one hasted dash. Plus my movement. I'm at 60. But my move speed is doubled, so I have my action to do that.
Do you intend to abandon the combat?
I mean, that was what we were told to do, right?
I'm asking. Is that what you're going to do now?
Yeah, that's what I was told to do.
Okay. You are off the map.
We're running towards the Flame Knight. I forget what his name is. Nova Knight or whatever.
The Vulcan.
Vulcan Knight. The Vulcan Knight.
Let's go to Inga. He's honing in on Shugo here. She needs to buy time.
No.
She takes in a breath. Opens her eyes to him. If there's anyone you want to kill, you can start with me. All you see is green light up the forest in every direction as she charges at him. She's gonna make her attacks. This... No, I cannot. That is tragic for that first one. She steps forward. She opens herself far too much. As Shugo moves out of the way, all you see is electricity moving his feet across. And he will definitely take the opportunity to strike her. Say Dragon Dance. She used her reaction already to save Psycho, so she just takes that.
You guys are hella not outrunning this man once she's down.
She's gonna
We'll see.
unleash on him. Right back.
Hmm.
I like how the music changed as soon as she made her attack.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Fails that. He is sent back into the tree. You see the tree snaps and folds backwards as he quickly runs up to his feet to parry the next blow, but he is prone. Next attack would have been with advantage just to see if she crits. You never know. You never know in this economy. Yeah, that's
She
why.
critted.
So true.
And you that I was just
He's just out here stuck.
Well,
They don't talk about this fight in history books because it's embarrassing.
He lowers his head. Her plasma saber cuts the tree clean in half, sending this pulse wave that just lifts up snow behind Shugo. He stands, parries, but the blades just keep knocking him back further and further. He is getting walked down by this woman.
Okay, Inga.
Just see they get-
He wants to guess if she's related to the other Inga we know.
yeah. I'm so glad I
Not
asked her
another
names.
Mm-hmm. He's not the
Yeah.
president, but I think he works, or is he the president? I forget. I don't
No.
think he is.
She's
He's
gonna
the
use
advisor.
The
Well, they
ambassador.
like disappeared into
Ambassador
the
Inga.
woods.
She's gonna use her bonus action to yank Yutaro over to this fight.
Oh my god. That's
She said,
so
"I'm not done with
disrespectful."
you."
Can
As he
Can
will
we-
automatically
we-
fail that strength and save.
there's no way like we can get involved in this. Can we as a party just like run at this
You
point?
can run. I was gonna. Well, I guess it depends on how much Shugo can get done in one turn. But let's see. Now he is
See
going to
how he does
take her
this.
very seriously, seeing that this is not any regular night. This is a threat. He's gonna unleash his primary attacks here. Ryukata. He is going to strike at her.
Not
I
the
can't see
31.
health anymore.
I know.
I can drop a HUD if you want.
Please
Yeah.
let us watch this fight.
The secondary damage. Can't believe she just threw Yutaro into the fucking fire like that.
That was so funny.
She should have.
I mean, she had every right. I'm just saying, it's disrespectful. We can acknowledge that.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take these hits.
God. Legend?
Blades are clashing. All you see is streaks and sear marks left on the trees on the ground where the snow is cut by the flaming blade and the plasma saber. And yet she is holding firm. She is not breaking from him, not giving him any chance to breathe. Shugo will... I guess he probably should have done this beforehand. But he didn't think to do that. He is seeing that this is a problem he needs to survive, not win. So he's going to use his tiger stance. That would be their turn. Your crew is home free if they want to get out of here. So I'll ask, does the party want to retreat?
Yeah, Tiger will wait up for Psycho and Misha and then go with them.
Psycho would be shooting while running back. Like he would go like 30 feet back
think you can
and then
see
he
them.
would shoot.
I think they're in the tree line.
They are
But-
beyond the tree line. If you even had an angle. Let's see.
They have full cover times like 3.
Yeah, they do have a lot of cover.
He'd still try.
I still want to
Fair.
know how this plays out.
I know, but I mean, I guess that's why we have Misha. Like, see where we go from here.
So if that means I'm making a couple rolls at disadvantage, I'm making a couple rolls at
They
disadvantage.
have total cover.
Does that mean I can't shoot them?
Cannot shoot them. They're capable of being targeted.
Come
It's
on.
like it's like trying to shoot through a wall. Like there's nothing. You can't target something. That you need to be able to see it, at least.
Okay. Never mind.
Come on, we leaving.
run.
Really?
We run.
Gang flees.
There
Find
goes
this
my
Vulcan.
concentration. We survived!
Wow.
Did survive.
God. Watching these guys duke it out.
God, Yutaro is crying, weeping, and sobbing. Shugo.
I mean, I assume at a certain point she would let it go, but that's super funny.
Super
That's
funny.
so funny.
Shugo would have
Is it a
used
distance
his
thing at all?
barrage. No. Well,
It
to
doesn't
cast
say.
it is, when not to take it off. He uses
That's
his
so
Tiger's
funny.
Barrage, and he is going to cast Lesser Restoration on Yutaro.
He's like, get up, bro. Can't be fumbling like this right now.
Yutaro! This is a Ritsu. We take this seriously. As the hands break off his body.
I hope Yutaro remembers that specific Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
Electricity surges.
No,
his
that one's a
body.
knight. That one's a knight. Or that's actually a knight. I'm about you. I forgot.
Enriched with power crunch protein to fuel you every day.
Yutaro and they're fighting together. It's possible,
Oh.
but unfortunately, we do know how this battle ends.
Oh?
Party flees through the forest, following Misha. He guides you guys
Glad I-
further and further and further. Till finally, you just see his form start to break apart. He stops, catching his breath. You see the silhouette of his body start to reform and he becomes formless. Looks back at you all. You think she's gonna make it?
Yeah, she'll be okay.
Let's keep going.
Remnant looks unsure.
Hinatori looks unsure, but for some reason she feels like she'll make it.
I would have thought the dragon generals pulling upon us. Takes a few more steps forward.
We're not outside of their reach yet.
Whether she does or doesn't, we should.
Keep
We
going.
can't be caught out here.
Yes. Vulcan
We need to find the Vulcan Knight.
should be just up ahead. Keep moving. Continues running.
Hinatori, as they're running, says, I believe my father kills the Vulcan Knight. Very quietly to Revenant. So he's going to catch up to us.
Let's
Thank
just
you,
keep going.
Hinatori.
Guys.
Yeah, no problem. Just be prepared for round 2.
You guys flee, running. Eventually, you hear snapping in the forest. Someone yells out, "White sky!" And he yells back, "Red snow!" And you see, breaking out of optical camo, 5 soldiers with their rifles pointed at you guys lower their rifles. "It's an Uchenik!" So the Padawans made it back. One of the captain of this entourage walks up. Vulcan's detachment is up ahead. Where? There was a knight that was sent to find your squad. Where is she? She's fighting the dragon generals. He points at his crew. Alright, us 4, we take a look over, see if we can find her body. The rest of you head back. Snaps at one of them. I'll take you guys back. Let's go. The other 6 men return to their invisibility and they march in the direction you guys came from. Not very long passes as you're following the soldier back. You start to see the encampment up ahead. Tanks, armored vehicles, drop ships, and helicopters moving quickly as men are being lifted up, medically evac'd. New, fresh troops are being dropped on the ground. And then you hear someone behind you guys. Snow crunches. Looks like you guys made it.
Who's behind us?
Bingo.
Inga.
It's fine.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
She looks at all of you.
Uh,
Good. Walks over to Psycho. You got badly hurt over there. I got you. She puts a hand on his shoulder, and you feel your body buzz, vibrates. It feels almost like she's tasing you, but there's no pain, there's no seizing. It's almost like your muscle fibers are shaking back into place. And you regain 50 HP.
Please.
Inkly.
Hitatori puts her hand on Remnant's shoulder, and she feels a warmth surround her as her wounds become less painful.
Thank you.
Did you kill them? Tiger's asking.
No, it got rough. I had to get out. The Dragon General's not a joke.
Where's the Vulcan Knight? If they followed you.
General. No. I think we'll call that one a stalemate.
Oh,
You can see blood is dripping from her side, from her arm, and it's dried now, but there is streaks of blood coming from her eyes, her nose, and her ears. She looks like a bloody mess. She looks like a dead woman walking, but she has a smile on her face, seeing you guys.
Hitatori whispers, I have a foreboding feeling right now.
Let's just see it play through.
They march over towards the encampment, and eventually you do see one of the generals barking orders out, distributing commands, seemingly in charge of this frontward operation. As you guys approach him, and you see Inga and Misha salute.
Mimics them.
Yes.
Mix them.
Salute.
The Vulcanite turns, facing you all.
I want to know what he looks like.
Dead man.
Damn. I see how it. No art prepared.
No, to be determined.
Sam said me too.
Sam said I had other plans, so I get you.
I get you.
He also probably fully expected us to die in that fight.
Not necessarily. You guys had to get this far. Someone had to get this far.
Mm-hmm.
He approaches you all. Inga, you're missing a few Padawans. This is all I could find, sir. Sniffs. You're wounded. What battle? Dragon General and his brother. Goes a little eye wide. We were suspicious as to why we were pushing them back so easily. So you detached. Where? She points back in the direction you guys came from. Rosguardia are, well, were that direction. I told them to start heading back this way so they wouldn't, well, get caught. Was it just them? Contingent, maybe a battalion, maybe half a battalion. They looked worn. Damn right they were. Alright. He whistles loudly. All this movement and commotion around you guys. Maybe hundreds of soldiers turn and look over at him at this ear-shattering whistle. The Jurgen generals are due west. 5 clicks. We can encompass them, we can take them out, and the rest of their forces will be forced to surrender. The only place they could garrison is at a simple outpost that we abandoned last week. Otherwise, we're going hunting. Some of the men cheer out, "Aye! Urra!" He steps down from where he was standing, looks at all of you. I sensed your struggle. To think that you, just turning into a knight, would already be able to open a domain. It was, not easy, sir. He puts a hand on her shoulder. Nothing about this is easy. All you can do is fight with pride. 5 Padawans live because of you. He takes what appears to be a backpack off the ground, hands it to her. Yakim's missing. I need you to find his detachment, or find his body, whichever one comes first. She looks at the bag, seems to have bullet holes in it, and one of the straps has been cut by a blade. She focuses in, her expression gets serious. Where do I start? Hear commotion, as if bombs are going off further in the background. Everyone's attention is drawn that way. And he looks back to her. Past those explosions, 2 miles, or 4 clicks. He went behind enemy lines to find that boy. Let's hope he didn't. Let's hope he got himself out. But that's your mission now. Starts to walk away. Any of you Padawans that are able to move, follow the knight. Oh, stops, turns to her. Have you thought of a name yet? She looks at the bag. I'll tell you if I get back with him. So be it, Inga. Rosguardia on me! He starts to walk away. Walking in the direction you guys came from. You see a contingent of trucks, vans, all start to mount up, load up, maybe 200, 300 men. A few more Padawans that were already there load up onto the trucks. And the Vulcan Knights all head out to hunt down Yutaro and Masaru. You guys see Inga just staring at the bag. Just lost in thought for a little bit before she turns her attention towards the explosions. Lets out a
Who's the
sigh.
boy?
I don't know. I keep hearing about him, but apparently Padawan, running theory, snuck behind enemy lines and set off some munitions. We were planning on sieging them already, but once we heard the munitions go off, sent some drones, saw they were in disarray, and made our push. Hoping pauses. I hope the Padawan's still alive. You shouldn't have done that. It's not how we fight. Starts to walk away.
Yeah, Tori is gonna lean towards Tiger and say this really quietly. Is that Templar?
He's gonna follow after her.
Hearing she's being followed, she stops. No. You should all stay here and rest. You fought enough.
Do you not need
We ordered
backup?
to go with you?
I can handle myself. She looks back at the trucks that are still mounting out to chase after the dragons. I'm fine.
Do we feel like an urge to do something?
No. What you feel currently is what you are feeling. That beckoning, that calling has been answered.
I want to keep following her.
I absolutely want to keep on.
Misha also stands, seeing you guys are following her, and tracks along. Tritsar, Inga, you keep fighting. We'll go with you. It's the right thing to do. She looks at the rest of you. Today is not the day to do the right thing. To do the smart thing. I'm ordering all of you to stay here. She keeps walking.
Well, she did tell us not to do the smart thing. So do we follow her?
No, she told us explicitly to do the smart thing.
Uh-huh. Hinatori, you need to clear your ears.
Oh, I misheard her.
Misha crunches back down on the snow. Puts his hands over his knees. Fucking Japanese.
Tori looks offended.
Japanese people, am I right?
Oh my god.
It had to be the Dragon Clan. It couldn't have been the 51. He spits on the ground.
Oh,
almost got you
American people, am I right?
The Dragon Clan are not American.
Wait, so what are these rumors about this boy?
You heard her.
That girl.
I only know as much as I've
Anything
been
else?
told. When the siege got pushed forward, moved with my team, I was part of a Drosguardia detachment. We got caught out by the rear guard. The only one that made it back.
That fire almost took you out.
Seems a little still processing that. He hears her, but he just is still thinking
A little
about it.
shell-shocked.
A little shell-shocked.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Terrifying.
How far? How quickly does Inga disappear
She
into the woods?
She continues towards the outskirts of the encampment, but you can just see her grab a few supplies. She grabs some medical supplies, MREs, and what appears to be a beta version of biofoam, like a canister that she puts inside her bag. She marches off on her own.
I still want to go with her.
Should follow orders. We can't.
Yes, but
We can't survive what she is going to have to go through. I didn't think she'd survive the Drenos, but she's not like us. We're where nothing will hurt.
How do we know it's safe here?
You hear the fighter jets flying over top. If we're not safe here, then I don't know what else could be safe.
As long as we're not getting shot at.
Tiger's kind of just quiet, watching where she had entered the woods.
She continues onward. There are a few stringing lines of men, like trucks and jeeps, that are coming in and out of the tree line, towards the front lines of this battle that's still raging. And she just walks alongside the path. Eventually, one of the jeeps she raises a hand at. They stop for her. She climbs into the jeep and they continue down towards the front lines. That is where Misha turns towards you guys. Says, "What happened to your squad?"
She shakes her head. We're not sure. One minute we're walking beside each other, and the next minute we're on the ground.
Can I try and make a roll for it?
What was your Ritzer name? Or Padawan name?
Who, me?
Yes.
Kiss, love.
Kisila?
Kislov? Kislov?
Go ahead and make your roll.
Wee. Maybe my weird abilities will do something here.
Wow.
History?
History. Yep.
Or okay.
BM also very on board with your Templar theory.
Thank you.
Isalev, you try to think back. These are memories. Someone's memories you're living through. Which means that this memory that you're hearing from Misha can't be that woman's. She wouldn't have been here to hear it.
Yeah.
There's multiple
Yeah, I'm
memories
suspicious of this
fragmented together. It's what it seems like. Kisalev. The word, the name you try to hone in on. And you start to
More
get
so using my past life stuff. Spirit talk stuff. You know, just weird ghost shit.
weird ghost shit. Trying to tap through the grapevine, quite literally. And your eyes open. You look to your left, look to your right. You stand up. Your body's not being controlled on its own. You guys see Remnant stand. You're thinking, if that girl doesn't make it back, how could I ever call myself a knight? Looks back at the three of you, the four of you actually. Remnant talks. We're going to the front line. If that's where we can find Yakim, that's where we'll find her. And if she doesn't want us to follow her to save him, we can at least be there when she needs us for backup.
That's suicide.
We can handle the front lines.
We were given a direct order.
She said not to follow her. We're not following her. We're going to go fight. When
That's
she
just
needs us.
disobeying with extra steps.
So fucking
So
cute.
don't come. So don't come if you feel that way.
I'm not gonna let a girl younger than me die for me.
Can we tell this is like not remnant energy?
That is not Remnant at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very militant.
It's very, very militant. I will just nod and be like, alright, let's go.
I think especially the line, "I'm not gonna let a girl younger than me
Younger
die."
than me? Yeah, that's so fair.
Oh, I love that this is happening.
See,
It's so
Remnants
fun.
start to step that way. Remnant, you
Yeah.
feel the aether flow, ebb and flow. It seems like there's constantly threads that are like spider webs trickling across your hands, across your arms, across your skin. Feels ticklish, but it does feel nice. Every time you inhale, you can feel these threads get thicker. When you take one long breath, hone your mind in, you can, almost like a thread rising up towards your eye, you can follow it all the way down, weaving and weaving through trees and trees until you find a man. He is a few years older than you, who is currently bleeding from one eye. Seems to be pinned down, guns raised in every side of him as he's holding his arms left and right. Gunfire strikes him, yet no bullets penetrate. There's bodies, no, not bodies, people, wounded people, to his feet. One man missing an arm, one bullet holes through the chest, another one unconscious. You can't tell what his wounds are. There's a squad pinned down, surrounded on all sides. As bullets are ringing and ringing across, trying to impact them, but all of them bounce off of Yakeem. You focus in further. They're not bouncing off of him. They're bouncing off something on him. He is holding his ground, defending these men. But he is not moving. He can't move. If he breaks from his position, his barriers will go down and his men will die. You follow the thread back to your standing position. Take an inhale in. He can hold out. He can hold out. She'll make it to him. You see Remnant reach for her ear. Like she's trying to tap on something that isn't there. But Remnant, you hear something. You hear communications. You hear Remnant give coordinates. Hear give specific lining, like this was a predetermined battlefield. Spot on a map. And then she clicks, tapping over towards Inga. You heard me, right? I heard you. Thanks. I take care of my own. I'll bring him back. Promise. And that is where Remnant's connection fades. As you let an exhale go and you are back to where you're standing. Walking along, leading this pack behind you towards the front line.
Ugh, I love that.
That was spicy as fuck. Whoa.
You'll keep following. You'll keep going through that path then.
Going through that path. As you reach the tree line, you feel like the air gets thicker. It feels almost like there's something pushing against you. All of you feel this. It feels like your body is being slowed or heavier. And then eventually it comes to a full stop, as if you can't take another step further. You order your legs to move, your arms to move, your body to lean forward, to walk. None of it obeys. You feel your breath is being held. No, you can't breathe. You see Misha keep walking. Keeps going. Eventually his body starts to break apart, turning back into a silhouette, and then he fades. And then the trees turn to silhouettes and fade. And then you see something far off, hundreds of feet away in the tree line, two white eyes watching you. And with a beep 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 beep. Hey, Fulani here. Yo, wake your ass up. All of you
Ow!
fall back.
Not the alarm clock.
The alarm clock. I was over here like, is this fucking some kind of code?
Tori leads back. That was the best stream ever.
Yeah, what do we wake up to? Like, how's everybody individually waking up?
You all wake up. The damage you sustained, you sustained. The spells you used, you used. Remnants.
Shit.
You wake up with lightheadedness as you try to get yourself out of bed. You feel the hangover almost like persist through into your undead form. You take a step, feel a wobble, and then you just sit back down in your bed. Oh? Still tired, it seems.
Oh, I have one exhaustion.
You still have one exhaustion.
I love that for me.
So pass me back control of the activity. Coffee.
Huh?
Sometimes it'll jump and give control to another
Oh.
person.
How do I do that?
Underneath is it full screen for you right now or is it minimized? Like the player?
List.
It's minimized.
Yeah, so you see where it says Fury is hosting? Hit that and then you can just make it so everyone can edit.
Oh.
Perfect. Thank you. Thus, everyone returns. Mm-hmm.
Tori's gonna pop on comms. Can we meet?
Fulani, still on the open line. Yeah, it's meeting time. Wake up.
Oh shit.
Me surprised Tiger wasn't woken up sooner by Templar.
My boy. Let my boy sleep.
Let him
That's
sleep.
fair.
Let him
Been
sleep.
through a lot.
Tiger wakes up
Sure.
as Templar is standing before him, messing with the hollow monitors. And she just kind of looks back at you. Nice nap.
It was educational.
Good. Perhaps you can help me educate our team on what we're doing next.
Right. I'll get up quickly and get dressed enough to be able to assist with whatever she needs.
Tori gets in her uniform and armed up and walks out quickly.
Remember just low about it.
She's like, I just woke up.
The hangover.
The hangover.
Tori knocks on Tiger's door, and by extension Templar's door.
Open the door.
Yeah, door's open.
She steps in.
Me realizing that we're probably on the map and I've just been on this the whole time. La, my bad.
What does Templar do?
She's messing with the hollow monitors. Seems like she is displaying a few different mission important details. You see your primary objectives lined out. It's like the Miller note, your little detective board.
She looks at Tiger and gives him like a pat on the shoulder as she walks over to Templar. Templar,
Hmm?
You about to ask this woman her name?
Right
Do you
now.
have a
Yep.
No, no. Do you have a split second?
Oh wow.
I suppose so.
She like does like a half bow as she like dips her head low to such a point where like her hair like covers her face, and she says, "I'm sorry."
Oh, what exactly? She says, like expecting there to be some new thing to be sorry about.
Oh no!
She sits up, more rigid. She says, "How I've been conducting myself around you. It's unprofessional, and I could be doing better."
Oh. You're right. Apology accepted.
Also, I got rid of the demon. Well, we agreed to separate.
Her eyes like dart to Tiger and then back to Unitori. Really?
Tiger frowns.
She looks a little sad about it. She says, "Yes."
What happened?
Well, I was praying, and then we got into an argument out in front of Shugo and Rook's apartment. And she, I said, I begged her essentially to please let me out of the contract, and that I would do my best to advocate for the fact that demons are capable of doing good deeds. And she indeed did it out of goodness, I suppose. She saw I was suffering, and I feel bad about it. I thought I would feel great, but it all feels awful. But um, I think Templar, despite my experiences, I don't think she is evil.
No,
And I think
she
perhaps
isn't. I don't know why you thought she was.
she puts her hands on her hips, or on her hip, and says, "Well, I mean, I was kind of raised to kill them. I suppose it was an assumption I baked into my belief about them and my understanding from reading about them."
Yes, that is right. The yokai order of extermination in Japan. And see how that would inspire some xenophobia. Alas, demons are dangerous, so precaution in dealing with them, or avoidance altogether, is definitely the correct way of approaching them. The presumption that they are all evil is, I suppose, subjective.
She nods. In the future, I will endeavor to follow orders better and be less reckless.
She looks to Tiger with a smile. Already shaping up to be a good morning. Where are the rest? She clicks her HUD. Where is everyone else?
Tiger's kind of squinting at Hinatori, like not entirely sure where this is coming from.
Yeah, Tori seems to be reflecting inward as she takes a seat on the stool.
Ah, I see. Ignoring him again.
It doesn't say it. She's not looking at him. How would she know he's looking at her?
Feeling of being watched? I don't know.
After a little while sitting on the stool, I guess if Tiger's still looking at her, she would glance up at him.
Yeah, but Templar is summoning people.
Where is Remnant?
I'm sorry. My brain stopped working.
You're being summoned to Templar's room to the meeting.
She will go there. Like, kind of like, you know that lazy girl's morning look just messy bun
Love
hair,
that. Love that.
Coffee
Yoga
mug.
pants.
yoga pants, um, off the shoulder shirt look, sweater shirt look. She's tired. She's just going in wearing whatever. This is a
Man,
morning where we don't care what we super look like. Maybe that's still hot. Who knows?
I think it definitely
I
is.
think it's
Also, I
hot.
like that Filani was giving people shit and he's not here.
What is this token? That's why he's on the 4th floor.
it takes them longer to get here.
Just take him longer to get here.
I love that Lestat was here before me.
Just poofed onto
He
the
just
bed as Cat
Goes
would.
up into people's rooms. I bet he claws at other people's doors to see who will let him in.
That's
you
so
hear me out?
funny.
What if he's like actually a ghost and you can just like walk through the walls? And he just sleeps on all of the beds.
Oh my god.
Incorporeal cat. Fulani joins the meeting, walks in, kind of scopes at all y'all. About damn time. I just ran up to, kind of like looks at Remnant. You hear him pause in his words. To get something else from my room. His eyes turning back towards Templar. Where is Psycho?
Oh, man.
There he is.
It just appears next to
There he is.
Materializes.
Hermit drinks her coffee. EP.
EP.
EP. Yeah, Tiger will make himself a little coffee.
Minatori
Presuming
is
that
supercharged after that
Faith
dream.
is here.
Bright orange
Bulldog are here.
background.
It's gonna be a twofold meeting. Probably should come back with the rest of the party and do this.
That's fair.
All right. So, now that we're all here, yes, there's coffee. You guys would still have the smell of fresh, like, probably some bacon or sausage fried, and then some, like, cake goods, like pancake or waffle, but there's no food. It just smells like it.
Damn, that's the worst.
We had a good
Not-
breakfast. Sorry, all.
She's not cooking a second time. I love that they have a couch.
Tiger's actually going to just approach and sit on the couch.
Come to. This bulldog, take this seat. So, it is our first day in Moscow. Things are shaping up as far as they can shape up after the vampire announcement. She clicks her HUD, and you see a hologram of Director Wells appear in the room. Scans you all, taking you all in. Looks like Domino's all here.
Minatori salutes.
Lonnie salutes.
Remnant salutes the best she can.
Mm-hmm.
Someone get that girl some coffee, he says, looking at Remnant.
He holds up her mug.
And make it an espresso. She looks at Psycho and looks at Bulldog. Alright. As far as the Peace Summit goes, things are being moved along. 6 months does put a lot of different things into perspective. Not a much of a rush to make it happen ASAP. Ignore this. Misclick. That is cool.
It's a cute image.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the spirit of raising relations while we're going with the summit, hopefully bite an ear off here or there with the raid sauce, we need to start making some joint ops. Your two missions, as followed. Prime Objective Alpha is to find the Aphitos. Objective Bravo is to make an alliance with the Reed Stars. Formal alliance will only be done if the head of the REIT's organization meets with, well, I suppose he'd be me or Olympus or the president. But assuming you can facilitate this meeting through more personal means, it will allow us to circumnavigate the Russian president and the other political happenings that be. These are military matters. No need to get it dirty with politics. That's where I come in. So, you've made your introductions, I assume? He looks at Templar. Yes. Members of the team have already made themselves fairly acquainted with a few of the Ritsans. Excellent. Then,
Tori chokes.
what do we have to work with, people? Don't be shy now. Who did you talk? What did you learn?
Tori stands up at attention, and she says, I walked around town with Alexander.
Alexander? Padawan Alexander of the Rift Knights.
Yes. Yes.
Anything mission critical you gleaned from this, or was this just a nice stroll? Maybe a kiss at the end?
Unfortunately, not this time. She says, jokingly, a little bit. And she says, she rubs the back of her neck. We had a play fight.
Raises an eyebrow.
Cyrus also raises an eyebrow.
As does Tiger.
He has
Remnant
this
softly into her mug next to Fulani. Is that what they're calling it these days?
he. Oh my god, this sounds so awful. He has this ability to choke from a distance. And instantly disarmed me.
Templar has the widest grin on her face. Like she is holding back a laugh. She simply just crosses her arms, raises a hand up to her mouth to cover the grin that's forming.
Tori's face gets redder and redder, especially as soon as Templar starts doing that.
I see. Quite the play fight. So they have minor telekinesis. That seems to be concurrent with the reports from Templar. Anything else?
She thinks for a moment, me looking at the roleplay real quick.
Yeah, I'm actively trying to remember my conversation with Tatiana, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Quick scan. What was important?
Anything that helps you build an alliance with these people through the higher ups, so would be in this case the Barrier Knight, Minister Voxen, or the higher Ritsars, or finding the Aphitos, finding Project Achilles, which you guys hope is in Moscow, but you know, that's why you're here to investigate.
It was more like an introduction to building a future friendship. So it was mostly just fighting and talking. I don't know. I didn't glean anything specifically this time, but I can maybe learn something new next time.
Tiger will speak up and save her from her own embarrassment of how to keep going. I spoke with Padawan Tatiana. I learned they seem, well, not eager, open to talking with us. She mentioned that they have monsters in the city, so maybe we can offer our help in exchange for theirs to further alliances, prove our strength, and maybe they will be even more accepting.
Monster Crisis. Reports were detailing that there was a minor vessel creature outbreak in the slums, I suppose, for lack of a better term. the old town, I think is what they call it. If it is a situation that regards rates our attention, then that is something we can poke our nose in. She make mention of what these creatures are, how they're affecting the city.
He shakes his head. Only that they're dangerous.
Learn that next.
He nods.
You can get some names of some incidents already that's been filed, or a location for where one of these attacks is manifesting from, or stemming from. We can poke our own noses in it, see if we can pick up anything they're missing.
Yes, sir.
I suppose Artemis would be in this room too.
I have some information I've already reported to Templar that's not necessarily related to the raid source.
It is not mission endpoints, and we can save that for later. Is it now?
Yes, sir.
It's not mission endpoints, sir. I'll give you a proper report later. Fine. Looks around the room. Is that all we've gotten? It is day one. I'll cut you some slack. Well then. Seems like he had expected you guys to already have something to propose. So now he's just kind of like thinking.
Tiger did propose something.
He told you to get on that.
Raises your hand.
Yeah. Crying.
I'm gonna do some digging on this monster situation. That is something that the Ritas are currently funneling their attention to. Then lending a hand in that aspect could help them clear up resources in other aspects. Then we can follow the Ritas there and, you know, the dominoes, as they say. Alright. I'll see what I can get you guys by tonight. You see him raise his watch, checks it. For now, do try not to get into any fuck-ups. Templar simply nods towards all of you. I'll keep them in
Tori
line, sir.
lowers her head.
Oh. And if you're gonna fuck one of the Ritsars, try not to have your HUD on, please. We don't need that shit getting leaked. And then he disappears.
Tori like puts her hand over her mouth, like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
Templar just looks at Hinatori.
She's like, "Oh my god!" Her eyes are wide and her face is red again. She's like, her mind is racing.
Always good to know.
Always good to know, I guess. Like, mimics remnants. Sebastian is a little confused by the interaction between Hinatori there.
Yeah, Tiger is just confused.
I love how that up is just on the table.
Yo, don't have anything more pressing to do. I believe Luma currently has Easy Squad running an exercise for an operation they have tonight. Wouldn't be bad to get in some practice. Get warmed up, I suppose, if we were planning to head out tonight to investigate something. This meeting
Exercise helps.
Exercise does help. She looks at Remnant. Kinda keeps an eye on her for a second, and then turns her attention to Tiger.
Love these lingering looks she's getting.
Tiger will stand from his spot.
Take Domino to the training room. Have them run some of Easy and Lobo's exercises. I'm gonna do a bit of digging. See what I can find.
Okay.
Meet back here at 0500. Or 0500. 1800.
All right. Let's gear up and go. Looks at everybody.
Everybody.
That's- A basketball
Basketball
court.
court. That's so funny.
A whole ass gymnasium. We got it all in this bitch. We got yoga mats in the back. We got showers. We got weight training.
We got volleyball.
We got volleyball. What are we talking about?
I love this.
This is really cute.
Basketball.
This
Guys,
doesn't look like Easy Squad.
reach the embassy. Entering the embassy, the Reetsars that were escorting you guys no longer follow. So they have no reason to follow you into American grounds. Enter the embassy gymnasium where you see Marines, Army, as well as Secret Service training already. Getting some light exercise in, making sure they're staying in peak condition. You also see Lobo Squad. Fucking around. They got it easy. Their whole detail is protecting the president. As long as the president's here, they don't really have a lot to do. They're seemingly just
Love
playing
that.
basketball. Lancelot and Martin versus Direwolf and Titan.
Nice.
Are they currently playing or are they planning?
They're currently playing.
Tiger's gonna use his head to try to find Shugo.
That's what Hinatori's doing as well.
Let me do my job.
Hinatori wants to has to practice with him.
We are training with him, Baps,
Yeah.
as a team.
Oh, I thought we were just doing our own training.
No. Do you not listen to what Templar says?
Yes, I heard it.
No one listens to what Templar says. Big cry.
Oh my god. Okay. Where does Shugo?
Your HUD directs you to the top left training room.
Okay.
Scoop y'all and drop y'all there.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh wait, this is like a hella complicated room. Do Remnant and Rook share? Does
As-
anything happen?
Party walks in. They see Easy Squad set up in a circle. They seem to be holding a holographic map in front of them. Seems like the layout to maybe a warehouse district. 4 buildings. A few of them are 2 or 3 stories tall. Multiple roads that are being outlined. A few of them have been X'd out or blocked in to show that we cannot use those routes. They see you guys enter. Ugh. It isn't Domino's squad. Tension turns.
His health immediately dropping his.
Hinatori formally bows.
Clockwork, I imagine, rubs elbows with Tiger.
I'll give him a warm smile greeting and then turn to Shugo. Templar ordered us to come train with you if you'll have us.
We do need someone to run those drills with. Beats using Raven's clones. Alright.
Mm.
Rook does turn to look at you all. Gives a nice little warm smile. Looks at Remnant. Gives a seemingly more bright smile at her, but turns and just looks at Shugo, following Tiger's words. Mistwalker just looks over his
Okay.
shoulder at Hinatori next to him, and then looks further back over her shoulder at Remnant. You see him smirk, and then he looks back, looks at Tiger.
Oh no, the love triangle.
Oh, what's
Or the
happening?
love-
The
the love
easy love
square.
triangle.
It's the love square.
The love square.
Who's the fourth?
It's love
Psycho.
squared, guys. No? Would not be. Okay, I guess it's love 5, I guess, with
She pretty. Oh,
Kalani. Regardless,
That's true. Hinatori is gonna say, Shugo, could I ask you some questions before we start training?
Sure. Phantom.
What did you say?
Said sure. Phantom, get them set up with. Let's try maneuver 1. If that one doesn't work, we could try maneuver 3. That seems the most successful so far. Aye, sir.
I will approach Phantom. Go over. Drill stuff. Trying really hard to pay attention and plan it out.
Mm-hmm.
Or understand the plan.
Well, Shugo and Hinatori step out.
Want me to start?
Hmm.
Hinatori kind of like bows a tiny bit and says, "You're looking good."
Better, I guess. It's exhausting. Still, but I'll manage.
She nods.
Cough.
I don't want to start because it's so maybe. I'll just roleplay a tiny bit, and once it becomes pertinent information, Hinatori nods and says, "So, when would you like to do our training, one-on-one next time?"
It would currently be 0800, so 2 hours from now is when you guys were supposed to.
Right. Oh. Does he say 2 hours from now?
He would say, running drills it easy, and then I will train you.
Right. She rubs the back of her neck. Hurry up, cough. Where are you?
Why do you need cough?
I just want her to be here in case
You want
there's
her to
some.
hear the tea.
Here's some tea.
Okay.
Hop over to Tiger real fast.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah. We're just going over drills. It's fine.
To be frank, there are no drills.
It's so funny. No, that's fine.
But, yeah, it would give you a layout of some plan that they have that they're trying to execute. Mostly just about what is the quickest way to get off-site without just having to blow through a wall. The less collateral damage they cause, the better. So you guys will be running a simulation of being the people stopping them from escaping, while their objective is simply to escape.
Gotcha.
But I mean, once the specifics of the drill are spoken, you'd have a little group to speak with. It's Raven looks over at Tiger, walks over.
Tiger tenses. He does not like Raven. Just gives him a wary look. Straightens to be as tall as he can.
Simply walks up, says, "Hey,
Hi.
I figured you and I have never actually talked. Other than mission. Or passing.
I suppose not.
I have some things I want to test. Think you'd be the right candidate for it."
Eyes narrow. Like what?
I'm making a nanite chip. Well, he looks at Phantom. Ah, yeah. Remember my spider rig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's trying to make that collapsible, so you could just kind of spring it up and carry it around. You know, like Spider-Man suit.
Oh. He definitely eases as Phantom like joins in on the conversation. Okay. So you want me to test that?
It would be operated by Norware. He looks at Clockwork. He has his own thing he's doing with that. He then looks back. Would have been looking at Shugo, but he like shakes his head. I don't think Shugo can handle that right now, considering his cyberpsychosis.
So I'm the only one you're deeming able to test it.
You're the only other person with Norware who can handle quick, rapid maneuverability.
Sure.
He nods. He seemingly has nothing more to say to Tiger in specific. Phantom just kind of like glances between the two of them. Kingsley's just kind of like there.
The child is just like sussing Raven out like this entire bit. Like trying to maintain professionalism, but he's just determined not to like Raven. Is there any rhyme or reason to it? No, not really.
No,
But he doesn't like
I
him.
don't like that guy. Kingsley looks to Tiger. How old are you?
16. He says, lying.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Why?
You look a bit green. Too young to be military
mean?
age. I guess 16 or younger, right? In Russia.
Oh, I am Russian.
Say, you work here long, right? Phantom would kind of answer for him.
Mhm.
Couple months. Been with Easy the last couple missions. You could. How long you been around that Templar?
2 months.
What's a deal?
What do you mean?
She's a ex-Red Star. Apparently they tried to kill her. What's the deal with that?
Why not ask for yourself?
I imagine she's not gonna give me an answer. That's why I'm asking you.
You think I will?
Hoping.
Why would I do that?
There's a reason to have suspicion on her. It's better everyone has it than just you. Make yourself a liability in that case, and then none of us know how to avenge you.
He looks confused.
Phantom also gives him a bit of like shifty eyes before he kind of like picks up to what he's saying. Kingsley, Templa's not an issue. And if she was, I mean, we got Halo and Shugo. They got it. I don't think any of us really gonna be stopping her anytime soon. More the merrier. Tell you this much. If I had more men, New York could have done a lot less damage. Could have taken a lot less damage. Okay, correct. New York we wasn't ready
So
for.
you blame her for not being there?
I don't blame her for not being there. She was there. Hell, she gave those lizards the work. I'm just saying.
So
It seems like there's a lot of secrets in this agency. Secrets that should be public. If people knew these secrets ahead of time, we wouldn't have accidents and miscalculations and oops, I guess we didn't all know that. I'm not a man about secrets. All this shit smells fishy to me.
so are you here?
Cause someone's gotta fix this fucking agency. Hiring traitors like Athena. Traitors like Warwick, from what I hear it. He was part of Easy, right? Hey, none of us know he was gonna go that way in Russia. Yeah, I bet.
Tiger, his eyes like flicker green. Like his conversation's making him angry.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
So you don't like
Hello.
secrets and you're on easy.
Okay, that's a little better.
We hear
Sorry, my net's like shot, I guess.
that is
Aww.
Your what?
tragic. Net. Internet.
What did I miss?
Uh, Tiger is talking to Phantom and Kingsley and Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Kingsley's airing his frustrations.
And Tiger is on the verge of not having it.
I love that.
I'm glad I
My,
got
everything... Huh?
through. Good.
Oh, everything cut out during the talk of, triangles and squares.
Oh.
That might
It's the last thing I...
happen. Just because I got a tornado warning.
Huh?
I was saying that like my internet, like I might normally when there's like a tornado warning like this, like there might be like the internet blackout. So that might happen.
Oh. Fair.
Crazy, because I didn't see anything.
The only thing that happened is Hinatori asked Shugo if they could talk privately for a second, and I kind of
Alright.
held off on that because there's gonna be lore stuff discussed, and I assumed you wanted to be there to hear it.
Okay. Sounds cool.
You're so
I am on my phone. I cannot be at my computer.
No worries. The only thing of note for Remnant, I guess, was Rook and Mistwalker smiled at her, and Sebastian gave them shifty eyes, but he figured, oh, she's a pretty girl. He moved on.
Who gave
That's so
shifty
cool.
eyes?
Sebastian, Fulani.
Oh,
He's like,
that's
they're looking there real
that's
nice.
funny. That's funny. I love that. I love new ship name, Easy Love.
Easy love. That's
Love.
awesome.
Do you like that? Right. Returning to that combo. What would you ask him?
So you don't like secrets, don't like how Bermuda's conducted themselves so far, and yet you're uneasy.
Yeah. Only team that seems to have their shit together. Good trained commander. Nice repertoire under him. Respectable. Combat medic. 2nd Division. Looking at Rook. German engineer. Highly decorated. Army. Looking at Phantom. And he looks to you. Russian kid. They say you're loyal. I trust the word of men I trust. Looks at Raven. Still can't correct this one, but figuring as how he's the head of security, he must be one of them CIA spooks. Raven just kind of turns his head to look at him. And then there's that one. He turns and looks at Mistwalker. Yeah. I'm betting he's the next one to cut.
You seem pretty eager to get rid of people you don't like.
That's what you do. You don't have weak links around. Otherwise, like sniffles, people die.
He glares at him for a bit. And kind of glances at Phantom. Doesn't look at Raven.
Phantom's like, he clearly already heard this, which is why he's kind of just like rolling his eyes, like, oh, this shit again. But when Tiger looks at him, he's just like, shakes his head, like, don't worry about it.
People die regardless.
That's supposed to make me feel better? Is that what you tell yourself?
No. Just stating facts. That is our job. Your easy job, specifically.
I'm not gonna get on your case, kid.
Then don't get on Templars. He's gonna walk away. Unless he's stopped in any regard.
No, Kingsley has nothing to say to him else.
Rejoin.
Rejoin the circle as we jump back over to Hinatori and Shugo.
Hinatori, taking a moment to collect her thoughts, says, me and the squad have a dream of sorts, more like a memory.
Narrows his eyes.
I saw you fighting Kisney Inga.
Tinga. Seems
She had red hair. You were with Uncle.
Seems to not recall who you're talking about.
It was a woman with a saber, a Ritsar, with red hair.
Not very
And she had a bunch of
descriptive.
Padawans with her.
Also not very descriptive.
Shh.
The name Ingo doesn't ring any bells. Do you have any specific abilities?
Telekinesis.
Most of the research have a minor version of that. How big
It
we
was
talking
not a
here?
minor version of it. I think they were Templar, but they didn't look precisely like Templar.
Eyes kind of like twitch a bit. Puffs out smoke. No, I remember now. My first bout against the Kinesis Knight.
So that was Templar?
Not sure if the one you're talking about is the same one I fought against.
Well, I saw you use the fourth form. By the way, it's beautiful. I can't wait until I learn to do that one someday. She got away from you?
He stays silent, like he's lost in thought. Your uncle ever tell you how he lost his arm?
Was it during that fight?
I could have killed her. Could have chased her down. But then Utero wouldn't have made it. I prioritized him. Called it a stalemate.
Right. So, was that Templar?
Give me an insight check.
Do I have advantage because it's my father?
No.
Damn it. I tried. I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point.
Okay. You figured that if he was just gonna tell you yes or no, he would just say yes or no. But he's thinking. It's almost like he's not sure if that's Templar. The woman I fought was the Kinesis Knight. Or at least the Padawan who became the Kinesis Knight.
He
Inga.
was
Inga like the ambassador. Is that what you said the name was?
She nods.
I'll have to look into that.
I would have told Templar, but I thought that unwise, given the circumstances. I think coming to you was the most responsible thing I could have done.
How did you view this dream? Was this...
Well, we were the Padawans, I believe. I really wanted to fight Uncle, so at least in the dream I was attacking him. At some point, you and him were pulled away from us, and we ran. I know our last names, if that is useful.
I didn't get any of those kids' names either way. But write
Yes,
them
but if you've
down,
heard them before.
send them to my hood.
Oh. Yes, sir. And she's gonna do that while he continues talking, if he does.
Dreams. I've heard this is something the Ritzars can do. Similar to astral projection. It's like dream walking. So for you to experience it on your own is strange. We do not hear the aether like they do. Seems to be thinking aloud. Have you had a dream like that before?
Yes.
Before or after your deal with the demon?
After.
Squints
But the
at you.
demon's gone now.
I wonder how true that is.
Well, I believe they are to uphold their end of the bargain. Can you not sense if there was a demon? Present with me, at least?
It may not be present with you, but it does not mean it is gone. Demons are slippery yokai.
What would you like me to do, sir?
Thinks about it. The fact that this version of the Kinesis Knight called herself Inga is Interesting. The ambassador does not have any children. Perhaps there is no relation, but if there is one, I wonder just how deep the Kinesis Knight's ties really went. If Templar is that same woman. How far her ties still are within Russia. Keep an eye on her. Where is she now?
I believe she's talking with I'm not sure actually. I think she's probably talking to the Ritsars. Probably planning something out for the future. If I had to guess.
His eyes narrow, clearly suspicious. Leave this internal investigation to Easy. Keep on your mission. It's best you do not get involved in this. Great Tsars can sense your thoughts. Anything new you learn, bring it to me.
Yes, sir.
He huffs out more smoke. You need to prepare yourself better. There are plenty of Ritsars with the power to threaten us. Threaten even a master. You
Yeah, I know.
must be ready to defend yourself. Survive if things do not go
What
our
am I?
way.
There's not many things I can do against their techniques. I'm not exactly as durable as you, and a lot of my abilities rely on word of mouth and a gesture.
We will train those things. Looks back towards the room. Do you know if any of your other mates have had similar strange visions or dreams?
Remnant, Tiger, and Psycho were there with me. Oh, and Reichen.
All under Templar's purview. We'll leave this matter alone for now. We have missions to be pursuing. We can revisit this topic a different time. Turns. Is that it?
She looks down for a moment, and then kind of just like walks up to him and gives him a little hug. As she says, "Yeah,"
Pats
and
her back.
releases him.
Good. Now we train.
Yes, sir.
Door opens. Commander walks back in the room. Alright. Start maneuver 1. Turns to lead you guys towards the main room.
Yeah.
That is where we're gonna actually
Yeehaw.
leave the session.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You guys will insert training montage here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me there's potential for training RP.
Training RPs,
Yeah.
of course.
I can't wait. Who will I
Mm-hmm.
train with?
Who do you want to train with?
Lobo, all 3 Bermuda teams are here.
By the way, as soon as you said Kisney, I knew it was Templar.
Kinesitsnia.
Yeah, because I knew I remembered you saying her name before, or in
Mhm.
Ritsar saying her name to her before.
Is it her?
I think it's not her. I think it's like her Padawan or her sister or her friend. and maybe she was one
Yeah.
of the Padawans that was with us.
I think
And,
it's her because she's actively going after the Siberian Wolverine.
Maybe. I don't know for sure. It could be the case that I wonder if like the loss of her memories is due to the demon. What's her name? The spider demon.
Sofra?
Yeah, Sofriel. I wonder if Sofriel still strings are still attached to her.
I don't know.
Well, why can't she remember her?
We don't know. It's the mystery.
I know. It was a hypothetical. I was asking what you think. What's your hypothesis?
Genuinely, I have no fucking idea. I'm currently in Tiger's mode of internalizing as much information as possible because now things are conflicting with each other.
If they're not.
I think the demon theory is potentially a thing, but I don't think it's like actively on her if it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Like she ain't desecrated. But I mean, something definitely could be affecting her, whatever fucking evil side she's got going on. I don't know. Interesting. Shall we do
Shall we do awards?
here?
I mean,
Awards? Yes.
Yay.
like, I hate it here, bro. Where the fuck are my players?
Ow. Hopefully soon.
See, I hate them, but I love you guys. So it all makes sense. It all adds up. It cancels out.
We're the favorite children, I understand.
Truly.
Yeah.
Let us do the awards. Starting with RP.
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 This session was like a blur to me. There was so much information I was trying to absorb.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we started in the dream stuff.
The dream was majority of it for sure.
I'm not sure.
What did you say?
Not sure. It's hard to choose.
Yeah.
Who had the best performance, stating character?
I honestly feel like everyone like role played Swirl except for Psycho because he was quiet the entire session.
Not here.
Fucking Shay.
Oopsie.
Ah.
Not oopsie.
She is crazy.
I don't know. I don't know who to vote for.
I'm gonna selfishly vote myself.
Sure, you can have it, Tiger.
Yeah. I'll vote Tiger for RP.
I liked everyone.
RP! Given to Tiger.
Yahoo!
MVP. Progress the story
Remnant, of
forward.
course.
Without them, we would not be in the same chain of events we are currently caught ourselves in. They truly were the most valuable player of the session.
Oh, I just remembered that I asked their last names. Or all their names, that was important to it.
I heard one vote for Remnant.
Yeah, but I just remembered like the part where I asked their names. I feel like that was also like giga important.
It's good. What are the votes, people?
How about Remnant?
Aw. After that back and forth.
You're kind of
Then I'll vote Hinatori.
you're kind of leading the session, so
Was I?
kinda, yeah.
No one respects the child. Shake my head. Um, I'll vote Hinatori. I think there was a couple plays that were really, really well done. Plus, I'm interested and intrigued by this little setup that she's got going on with Shugo over Templar.
Oh, I'm very intrigued as well.
That's a interesting progression forward.
Very
I also love that
complicated.
Templar super didn't mention to anyone on the team that Tigers are Padawan.
Is that important,
she's
bro?
I
giving
mean,
us-
To anyone but her?
he's her second.
Yeah. Oh,
Just because it's a different name, I don't think that matters.
that's fair. Still think it's funny though.
It's like, what are they gonna do? Help train you? They can barely take care of themselves.
That then.
Hinatori gets the MVP.
Yeah.
Is there really an unluckiest player?
You know what? Give it to Psycho.
Damn!
I don't need it.
I would say if you're gonna give unluckiest, I would give it to fucking Reminate, given the internet went out.
Yeah, but Psycho took 50
cry.
damage
I cried.
That's
and
also
almost
fair.
instantly died.
I refuse it.
It is
No,
up
we
to a
kind of
vote.
carried. We did.
Y'all
The
kinda
four of
buff
us
up.
did
up to a
really
vote.
good.
We kind of like were about business and took care of shit.
You know what? Let's give it to Bulldog for fumbling with with Apex Knight.
No.
No.
The RPs get their own awards.
I was joking too. I didn't actually want to give it to him. For reals though, I think we should give it to Psycho.
Can it be converted into a DM inspiration?
It can be.
Yeah.
It sounds like majority then.
Yeah. I'll vote Psycho, yeah.
Alrighty. Psycho, you are unlucky. Unlucky, bro.
I literally did not say a single word this session,
Mm-hmm.
but got
Yeah.
killed in that
What the hell?
one shot. So,
Why were
hey,
you quiet, man? What brought that on?
simply put, well, it was a mixture of like me being on the bus, but also me
I'm
just
sorry.
not really.
I'm gonna end the stream as we're winding down. I'm gonna talk probably some theories and then pick up Sard RPs and whatnot. Yeah. There was a lot of main session things that were, supposed to happen, but we're down 2 players, so we handled the dream sequence that had been started a few sessions ago, or a couple sessions ago actually. Finished up that dream sequence, and now we have another mystery on our hands. Hopefully 2 weeks from now, we can get back to the Moscow hunting. See if we can find the things we need to find, do the things we need to do as a gang. But now, everyone, take it easy, lads. Peace.